Bulba en la casa. Let's go. From the block to the console, we ride that beat. Destiny rising, AOE heat. Rise of Kingdoms, got the crew on the street, but we play with a heart that can't be beat. Fortnite drops, COD snaps clean. Burrito gang repping on every screen. We ain't just gamers, now we a dream. Raising funds for St. Drew's team. The Burrito gang, roll it, light that flame. Bulbaritos bring the heat to the game. From the factory, yo, we ain't the same. We cook our beats with that boba so flame. Everybody say our name. Bulba in the lab with that crazy aim. From the streets to the stream, we claim respect and love, not fame. Bulba el maestro creando contenido. Mixo Pokémon y mexicano sentido. Bulbaritos, nombre bendito. Bulldog francés, corazón bonito. Dale, we dissect the dev like surgeons in a booth. Break down the lies, serve up the truth. Fat content fresh from the factory roof. When the horns go off, that's Bulba's crew. No fake flex, no clickbait sign. Just community love and charity line. For every kid fighting in tough times, we ride together, our souls alive. The Burrito gang, roll it, like that flame. Bulbaritos bring the heat to the game. From the factory, yo, we ain't the same. We cook our beats with that Bulba Burrito gang. Everybody say our name. Bulba in the lab with that crazy aim. From the streets to the stream, we claim respect and love, not fame. Bulba the factory line. From rope roots to gaming songs. Burrito gang, we carry on. Faith, family, flavor forever strong, yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, we got an absolute banger for you. We may or may not have a shirt we made a reel on earlier this week. A little unbiased on our stream today, but you know, we're gonna have a good one. I hope y'all are as excited as I am. We have updates. 4030 Scarab going on. Apparently, there is some civil war breaking out in 4029. I do not have an account, and it's going to take me a hot second to make one that's even worth doing it. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. If I can, then I will. If not, then maybe we'll have somebody stream it on Discord or something like that, because by the time I get through tutorials and do all that, I'll kill half the stream. And today it is battles and beers, or beers and battles, whichever one you prefer. So we're going to show some fighting. I did check out in 1307 versus 1235 and that KVK. It does have current fighting in Season of Conquest, so we are going to check it out. We got to rep our boys Dom and crew that are still rocking out in 1307. Go show them some love. And yeah, we're gonna chill, hang out, have a good time. Make sure you grab yourself a brew. If you're under whatever it is in your country, just grab a juice box or some milk. I don't really care. Chill, hang out, have a great time with us. It looks like the chat is actually working. So yo, let me pat myself on the back. I was up pretty much till about 12, I think it was 12, somewhere around there last night with one of the meld dev guys, and we weren't able to solve it. So then I had to wake up again and spend half the day chatting with them to fix it, and we were able to get it fixed. So the chat is now fixed. We are good to go, fam. Grab your brews. Let me fire up some music. And while I'm doing that, y'all do me a huge favor if y'all can. If y'all haven't already, Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps our YouTube channel out and gets our content in front of others that may love our content. And if you haven't already invited your friends, what are you doing? No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate all the love y'all been showing. And if y'all help us along climbing up that, getting our goal, I love you forever, fam. I love you forever. All right, let me see real quick. Let me check the chat. Lizard Jesus. Did you grab your brew, Lizard? What's going on, big dog? Terminator, let's get it, lads. Yeah, hold on. I gotta grab my brewski. Give me 1 second, team. Give me 1 second, team. Oh yeah, hold up. Wait a minute. Look at that. Oh wait, am I in the screen? I am. Look at that. Woo-hoo! Yeah. Wait, oh. Woo-hoo! Alright, hold up, wait a minute. Most of y'all might not even know who I'm talking about on the shirt. But if you do, you know who it is. Alright, team. We're gonna crack one open. We're not gonna even do it. It's Friday. We're gonna have a good time. Alright, let's go. Alright, boys. There you go. Let's crack it open. Family, I appreciate all the love y'all been showing. This one's for y'all. Alright, here we go. Here. Bro, we're right here. It got too cold. Oh my God. Bro, I'm out of practice. What in the world? All right. Now we're ready, fam. Now we're ready. Woohoo! Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. Got him. All right, we got the music rolling. Let me see, boys. Let me see. Hold on. People keep messaging me. Let me see, fam. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on real quick, fam. I'm reading something in Discord because there's something, I don't know what's going on. Make sure if you haven't already, drop it in chat. I want to give y'all some love if y'all are here chilling, hanging out. Dom, let's go. Just the man I was looking for. Boy, look at me. Breaking it out. Yo, see, Dom's been here long enough. Dom already knows about the shirt. How can there be a civil war in a week-old kingdom? I don't even know, big dog. But I'm trying to make sure that our boys aren't. I read something, so I'm trying to make sure. Nah, you want me to be perfectly honest with you, team? They were saying that there's civil war in 4029, which is the one right below us. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't think it's a legit civil war. I think what's happening is that they're civil warring because they don't want to get the star, the rising star. So they're lowering their power. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm in the wrong Discord. But that would be just my opinion. I'm not saying that it's the truth. It just seems convenient. Seems convenient it happens today. But here we go. All right. All right, let me see. Let me bring this up real quick. Let me bring up Rock. Save me from myself. They're faking it. I don't know if I would say they're faking it, but you know how when you need a power dump, sometimes usually you'll use KVK. I think that people are using Civil War to power dump, if I'm being honest with you. Because right now, I believe we're actually pretty close to, we're both really close to each other. And so whoever gets Rising Star is kind of cooked, to be honest with you. And they pushed power, and now they're kind of, I think they're kind of worrying and walking it back. Car, yo, what's going on, Car? Big Daddy. All right, let me fire this out, fam. Oh, I didn't even do it with y'all. Hold on. Oh, wait, I did. I already did one. Salud. All right. Was this the Lost Kingdom? This one was. Okay. So we were here. We have seen. We have conquered. 1307 and crew were pushing through earlier. Getting a little flag tap. A little tippity tap. Tap. On flags. It was this one. It looks like they got pushed back. I think they're trying to rally it. Question mark. We're going to see. There should be some fighting here. Hold on. Let me... Brother, ma'am, I don't need you to tell me that, ma'am. All right. Let me see. You what? No, never open it. I want to, let me see. Chat. The missus literally walks over here and she goes, can I open this? Bro, look at the size of this thing, team. I need y'all to look at this. Look. She goes, can I open it? Bro, she's drinking for 50, I guess. Jesus Christ. What in the world's going on, team? Dang, I'm getting laid tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, we got a little bing, bing, bong, bong. Let's do. Oh man, what was it? T30? I'm just gonna do T30 pass, whatever. I don't even know. I think it was like T something 30. Which one were you, bro? Oh no, it was T30. K52? Isn't that what OV is in? Hold up, wait a minute. 52, is it 1052? I don't think it's 1052. Dude, I got too excited, bro. Kick on the stats. You want the stats, big boy? All right, give me a second, big dog. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, Mad Bob. Hello, deadweight. Mad Congo. Oh, look at this guy. Look at that guy. That's our guy right there in the chat. Mr. Dumb. Hey-oh. Done with the hard flex, bro. The hardest, the stiffest of flexes, bro. The stiffest of flexes. Dude, the chat's working. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. All right, chat. We need somebody to throw a YouTube membership so I can test it. Test the alerts. Look at number 6. Yeah, bro. Dude, why are you flexing so hard, bro? You know what I mean? I love it, though. I love it. Keep it going. Keep it going. Open it for who? The lady? Yeah, the wife, bro. What? Hello? Come on, Terminator. Let's pull it together, brother. All right? We're not even like 2 beers deep. Maybe at the end of the night we can fumble and stumble and bumble. Boba, I've been burning noob alliances all day. Dude, Shubius, your KP should be absolutely stacked. Then, brother. You know what I mean? You gotta totally abuse your R5 ability, bro. Just start spamming forts. Just dropping in on people and absolutely wrecking their life. Oh, shoot. You know, I forgot. I changed my name. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, team. I did it as a meme earlier, and now people are not going to know who the hell I am. I did it as a joke. Hold up. Oh, bro, I'm wasting 500 gems. Jesus Christ. What is the SC thing, bro? That way I can keep my actual name. My eyes. Shubius, can you send me that SC bullshit that we're supposed to have on our name? Hold on. What's the SC? Oh, no, kayak. Absolute legend, brother. Absolute legend. All right, give me 1 second. I need to fix my shit. My shit. All right. I don't think I've ever seen Kayak in this chat, but he's an absolute legend. There we go. We got him. We got him, team. We got him. Hey, yo, let's go. I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you. All right, let me collect these real quick before we disappear into the absolute yonder of KVK battles. Uh-oh. We can't craft anything, can we? Ooh. Bro, I just want to start crafting stuff, homie. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I just want to just like, yeet. You know what I mean? Can forge. Oh, no. That's archers. We don't need no archers. We don't need no stinking archers. Oh, yeah, fuck. It's the wife. Oh, wait, you can't see it? Hold on. Gotta bring it in here. Oh, bro, that looks fantastic. What is that?
I made like a fake pina colada. So it's the sparkling water, vodka, Malibu.
Dang, it's like a diet pina colada.
Yeah, and then just a little bit of cream. It's delicious.
Wow, what the fuck? Oh, Mrs. Boba out here with the secret diet pina colada recipes. What the shit? That's actually really good. Peanut, it's called, she said she's calling it the penis colada. Okay, it's lower calories, less sugar, and tastes pretty much like a pina colada. Wow. Boys, come on, boys. Gas me up here, boys. Hold on. Oh. All right, hold up. Wait a minute. Oh my God, there's a. This guy's doing the moan and groan out here, boys. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Oh wait, fuck. Why did I minimize that, team? Okay, we can't craft anything. GG's. Oh, we can do this. Hold on. I've been farming my cheeks off all day. Mathematics. Let's get you going, boys. We got to make sure our stuff's going. All right, yeah, let's claim you. Is it already 6 o'clock? Okay, just hit reset. Let me just claim this real quick. Gold up. Wait a minute. If somebody wants to gift me Flux for Mina, then you know what I mean. I'm not gonna fight you on it, but I might fight you a little bit. Let me see. Star with it. Enemy 1307. Let's get it rolling, boys. Boba, I've been burning noob. Look further north. They're invading. That's not 1052. Jeez. Tap on them. I doubt it's OV though. Nah, it's probably not OV. I'd love to see 1307 back at the top. Dude, I miss 1307. I won't lie to you. If they wanted to run it back, I you know what I mean? We get all the Habibis back, boy. I tell you something. That would be some fun stuff right there, boys. I ain't gonna lie. All right, let me see. I think we're at a standstill right now here. I kind of just want one person to come out here and just poke the shit out of us. Dom, get on it, bro. I need you to come out and just absolutely kick the hornet's nest, bro. All right, pop an emoji. You already know which one. I'm gonna test Dom out. All right, team. We're gonna test Dom out, and we are gonna see which emote it is, and he better get it right. He's been here long enough. There is only one emote in the game that we use here, team. There's only one. There's only one. You better pop it. No! What is that? What is that, Dom? You know which one it is, bro. Oh, dude, he started the revolution. Bro, watch him win all his trades, bro. Look at this KP farming, bro. Look at them all. Oh, no. Bro, they're getting absolutely farmed out here, dude. Bro, nah, Dom. Don't do him like that, bro. Look, all their marches are half dead. Dude, Dom. I love this guy. Dude, look at how many they're all juicing for the loosen, brother. They're all hot and bothered now. All their marches are half dead from one player running out. Absolute legend, brother. But no, you completely fucked up the emote, bro. It's the YSG one, bro. Come on. That's the only one we talk about. It's the YSG incense, brother. It's the only one we give a shit about. Is the YSG, the fucking incense. The classic one, bro. The classic one. He went out with the Martell, bro. Oh man, somebody send Dom some resources for that. Absolute legend, bro. Oh man, that was too good. All right, let me marker that one so we can get Dom in a short, brother. Oh man, Dom, you've been here long enough, big dog. You know which one we're talking about. Come on now. It's the only one. It's the YSG one. Nabi Kingdom is the way to go. You like it, Dom? You prefer it? 1307 and 1235, not the same as before. Yeah, and that's okay. To be honest with you, I'm okay with it. I know I still have a lot of fam that still enjoy being in 1307. It's just, I think the way the domain system, the way that it's set up, doesn't make that exciting to build a kingdom with 4 or 5 massive alliances anymore, which is kind of my biggest gripe with Rock and the devs. Is like, I understand why they did the domain system, but I feel like there needed to be an adjustment to allow kingdoms who want to play in super large scale KVKs to be able to still do that. Like, I think the domain KVK, like the way that it's set up, the domain system kind of neuters massive. And I mean, I don't mean what's happening now aren't big KVKs. I'm talking like classic Rock. I'm talking about every single content creator. Nobody was not streaming those KVKs. Everybody was streaming them because it was headline news every time. Biggest fights, biggest kingdoms, biggest brawls, biggest losses. and it's great for content, but also great for the community. I'm not saying that what's happening right now aren't big, but I could tell you right now, if you looked at some of our old KVKs back in the day, the largest fights that are happening right now would have been one kingdom's worth of marches. I'll tell you that, boy. You know, if you were here, you would know. If you haven't been, I promise you, go search on the channel and you will see some where I can zoom out and see nothing but marches in fucking ant mode, bro. It's wild. It's wild. Oh, dude, they're absolutely farming them now, dude. Look, see, they're bringing them to the gates now. Bro, use a Saladin. Let's fucking go, bro. One Spartan to take them all out. I miss the big 4 alliance Imperiums. Yeah, I do too. I do too, big dumb. All right, let me see real quick. Hold on. Let me go check up top. Let's see. We didn't check this one real quick. What is this at? 180. So this one's slower than the other one. I think this is all one-sided because T30 and 52 are on the same side, weren't they? Yeah, they are. So, dude, these dudes are absolutely farming people out here, boy. Okay, so they are burning the forts. Hey, that's good. And if I remember correctly, I think Dom, I need to go look at the image again. Bro, they hopped. Oh, no, dude. What is that? Oh, man, bro. How are you going to let them do that to you, bro? No wonder. Just bubble up and dip, boys. Bubble up and dip. That's what we want. No domains. Look at Invasion North. Yeah, dude, it's wild. They're building. Yeah, I understand. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you the domain system is bad. What I'm telling you is there needs to be, similar to how they do like Ark of Osiris, how they have a gold tier and a silver tier. I think there needs to be an equivalent, but for KVKs, right? The silver tier you can use as like your domain system. And then the gold tier is like those kingdoms that absolute legends. They're gonna have 4 or 5 massive alliances. Let them brawl it out. I don't think I've ever heard one of the classic, the old school kingdoms that were like, nah, we're good. We don't want to fight a big kingdom. They all wanted to brawl each other. They didn't want to like skip and like 1254 couldn't find somebody that was that, you know what I mean? It was a problem back in the day. Let them brawl it out. Let them have like a round robin kind of deal where you load in 16 kingdoms and you just mix and match and let us form allies and let them have fun. You know what I mean? Like beating up, don't get me wrong, man. You know, beating up on small alliances for some big players might give a little bit of enjoyment, but there's nothing inside of Rise of Kingdoms like loading up with 2,000 players in your kingdom and just yelling yalla 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 as all of y'all just fucking bust your butts and run across the entire KVK map to just get absolutely just slammed in the middle as you clash with somebody else, and you can't control the absolute chaos in the map and the stutter up, bro. It's enraging, but all at the same point, I would rather have that than have 1v1 fights that are like, it's like having blue balls. Like, nah, bro, I'd rather run out and die, lose all my resources, but have an absolute legendary fight. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if the play style for nowadays Rock would be conducive to that style of KVK anymore, because back in the day, boy, I'll tell you, we didn't care about KP. People cared about KP to the extent that you needed to show that you were active and you were fighting and you were killing off your troops, but it wasn't to the extent where you had people like actively just trying to farm KP. You know what I mean? It was objective. Like if we didn't burn flags, somebody was getting like yelled at. You know what I mean? Like it was objective. If we didn't accomplish our objectives, we failed. We all failed. It didn't matter whether you farmed out 20 billion KP, right? We all fucking lost. And that, I think, is where the shift happened in Rock, where I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, but it makes it where most kingdoms, not all, right? There are still some kingdoms. That's what made me, I'll tell you, that's what made me the most excited when I watched the 2489, 2377, 1093, the last couple of days of Kingsland. Mint. It gave me that old school rock vibe mentality where we are gonna go mano y mano, we are gonna clash right in the middle, and somebody's gonna bend and fold and break, and somebody's getting bent over, you know what I mean? And you can respect that. I can respect that. I find it hard to believe that the best fighting that we are gonna see in a war game like this is fucking chicken packing. I don't care if that's the hill I die on. We are gonna bring that shit back because that's what made rock great. You can mark my words. I don't care. I don't care if I'm the only fucking person out there running with my shorts off. We are gonna oh, come on! Don't do them like that! Oh, let me hit the Bulba record button. Woo-hoo! Get cooked! Woo-hoo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, get cooked. Woo-hoo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's getting worked on. Yeah, Car. See, Car knows what I'm talking about. Car knows what I'm talking about. Yalla, 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 yalla. Woo-hoo-hoo! Mauer 1307, dude. I got my shirt. I'm rocking my shirt. I miss Phantom, boy. Boy, he never answers my DMs, but I don't know if he's playing or if he has pilots right now. Car, Arabic for let's go and come on. Yeah. Our markers literally in 1307 just said yalla yalla, and the whole freaking team would run to that objective, and it didn't matter. That was our choo-choo train marker. With literally just that. I don't care, Skitty. I don't care about KP in my kingdom, at least not as much. I don't get me wrong, right? You want it. KP is important, right? Deads are important, but it's how you get them for me that is the most important, right? If you're getting them willy-nilly in a 1v1 during a non-pass, non-important moment, that doesn't count for me. Oh, bro, got absolutely worked, boy. It absolutely worked. Woo-hoo. Wait, do we got another one? We got another one? No, not him. Oh, they gonna rally him? They might rally him. Let me see. Let's see, team. $52. We're gonna stay right here, boy. Oh, dude, they're sending out the farmers. No way. Oh, dude, they're gonna get farmed right here. Turn around. Turn around. Oh no, they're gonna fill their hospital. Dude, they just caught it. Wait for it, team. Why are you running? Oh no. Dude, he came so far out and was like, oh man, I got cooked. Oh no. Oh, dude, that's too funny. Skitty. Space, let me see. The issue is when armaments and iconic tiers for equipment came, it power crept the whole game. I can understand that for sure, Space. Like, I can understand that for sure. Dom, can you also check on 1903 KVK? I think they have level 7 passes opening too. Yeah, so who was it that was... somebody was posting the stuff in Burrito Gang chat. Not Dom. There you go. Disastrous. We actually have him. We'll have to go check it out. If we can bounce through, then we'll bounce through. Oh, 95 mil? Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. He's just trying to farm. He's just trying to farm here, fam. Yeah, that's a good cancel right there. It's a good cancel. It's a high power farm. Juicy. He's still playing, don't worry. He wasn't as lazy as me. It's all good, big dog. Tell him to answer his fucking DMs, bro. You know what I mean? Look at this. Oh no, it's not on this account. If I switch accounts, I'll show you. Skitty, our KVK requirements don't really count KP or kills. Mostly count deads, as we're super objective based and defensive style. We drain our enemy just by defending our strategy. I like that, Skitty. I'll be honest with you. Do the I'm in danger? Oh, dude, this one?
I'm in danger.
Car, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, wee, whoa. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Oh, dude, I think they know they're on television now, boys. I think they know they're on television. I'll have you in the background in a final zone fight on my COD KVK ADC. You go rock it out, big dog. You go rock it out. And you never come around. Oh, no. Let me see. I'm catching up on chat real quick. Listen to the sound of my tears, right? That's too funny, dude. That's too fucking funny. Can somebody let me know what the C number is for the 1903 one? And then we'll go lay some markers down. That way we'll just flip-flop around everywhere. We can just show some action and flip around today. We're gonna have some brews and battles today, boy. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Helps us out with that YouTube algorithm. Once we hit 25 juicy likes on the stream, I'll gift out a YouTube membership to the audience. I appreciate y'all. Oh my God, here we go again. We hit the record button, boys.
I'm in danger.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Woo-hoo. Say good night. Good night. Sleep tight until we meet again. Oh my God. This is one of those, like, those moments that you're just there, and you know those TikTok reels where they're just like, where the guy's just looking away, boy, it's one of those moments, kids. It's one of those. It hurts. It hurts so good, team. It hurts so good. From 70 million. Oh my God. Chad, he must be a virgin. He would have known the bubble already, team. You know what I mean? Bust it wide open. Whew. They coming for the smoke. Fire getting clapped. Damn, dude, they getting clapped. Their team is like, you know what? My KVK is over, brother. I took a day off for Kingsland Monday. Guess I'll sleep in. Cheers, dude. Get Dom. You can get Matt on the channel, bro. You can let him know, like, premium gas, bro. Look at that guy. Let me rub him on the forehead real quick. Well, your KVK is over, sir. It is over. Woo-hoo! All right, guys, let's take a moment of silence. All right, there's a moment of silence for the end of his KVK. GG's to this gentleman. Don't worry, you will get a percentage of your troops back, but you're absolutely blazed and cooked. And he gained, I think, 5 million KP, bro. Now they're gonna farm him. Oh yeah, he's done. He's done. He's dusted. He's dusted, team. Whew. And lost all his red, dude. The oh, here they come, dude. When you're getting farmed. Oh no. They're farming them so hard. Bro, look. When the ants come out, when the ants taste the sugar, the sweet tea hasn't been this sweet in a long time, boys. Look at that. Woo-hoo. Oh, yeah. Go eat, boys. Go eat. Yeah. This is what it looks like in 40-30 when somebody pops a gold chest. I'll tell you right now, all right? If you're in 40-30 and you haven't popped a gold chest, that's why you're not seeing this kind of activity. You know what I mean? If you popped a gold chest, everybody would join your Lohar. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, they're coming out. They're coming out of the woodwork now, fam. Woo-hoo! Been there. We'll never be that guy again. I'm telling you, every time I go offline, I always go back to zone 1. I never stay in territory. I can't tell you how many times I've been in this situation where it just somebody randomly fort drops, it builds while I'm sleeping, and then half of somebody's territory gets absolutely blazed. So many times. All right, there's 2 out. GG's. All right, let's go look at 1307. Somebody's gonna gotta poke that bear, bro. Just gotta poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it, poke it. Oh, dude, somebody's hitting the pass. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, somebody's hitting the pass. Dang, boy. Get smoked. Smoking a pancake. Lee, your soul is mine. Fatality. It's a KVK ender. Yeah. Space. Would you like me to do an account review? 1875. We can, Space. Are you gonna be here for a bit, Space? You know what I'd prefer, Space? If there's a time, so I will tell you what I would prefer. If we did the review, I'd prefer us do it like offline, and then you and I can just literally log on to Discord. I'll record Discord, and you can just stream your account, and then I will literally just record that, and we can just literally do a live video of showing off your account, doing all that stuff, and I can chat with you. I think the thing that I miss the most from account reviews is when people don't talk to the person with the review, with the account. It's more just showing their stuff off. You know what I mean? I like the engaging part of it. So if you want to, I'm down, man. Just message me on Discord, but if you're not in the server. If you're in the server, then just ping me on Discord, and then that way I know, because I know some people have different YouTube names and Discord, and we can link up. And then we'll just link up for like 20-30 minutes, do an account review, and then I can make a thumbnail and then do some videos, or do a video on it. Heiko, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Dom, nothing happening. They outnumbered us. They just started a rally. Let's go. Let's go. Then we'll stay down here, Dom. We'll stay down here. I love your jersey. He is insane. Yes. Ooh, Matt Phantom or my jersey in the back? Dak Prescott. It's not my account. I'm just helping run it. The owner has spent $1 million. See, that's the kind of stuff like you let me know, and then I'll add that on the thumbnail and that kind of stuff. I'm down though. If they're okay with it, then I'm cool. I'm game. You know I am. This too. Dude, Heiko. Hey, I love this gas. I love the gas, my friend. I love the gas, the premium gas. Let me see where we're at, team. I think we just hit the like 10K, 10.5K stuff for this month, fam. And I think we've been absolutely crushing it. Let me check real quick. 11K views, team. Let's go. So that means we will officially have some codes next month. We'll have some codes next month. We should. We should. We better. We better. And then we'll have some giveaways for on the streams next month, hopefully. But we're gonna keep pushing. I don't want to have it that close. I like pushing it a little bit above that way. And if I think at 20 we get more codes and bigger codes. So the more views we get on content, like I said, if y'all want those kinds of deals, the easiest way is engagement on videos. YouTube algorithm looks for that stuff. So if you smash like buttons, none of that stuff costs money. It just helps the channel out. So if you smash that like button, you sub, you bring people, you share our content, share the stream link out, do all that kind of stuff. It triggers YouTube. Ooh, here we go. We got a rally in. All right, here we go. Rally in. I gotta make sure I keep the mouse charged because your boys forgot to charge it. Garrison's looking nice. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. DC Rally versus Garrison isn't as fair. Rally leads can have 0 troops in their march for as long as people keep refilling. Garrisons need to switch or it kills the garrison. That is true. Rig 'em to me, Doodly. I love the gas, brother. Well, we'll definitely make it where the giveaways are only for people on stream, and we'll figure it out. I want to make it where the people who are consistently here will be the ones that are rewarded, if that makes sense. Because I know a lot of the times when people say giveaways, just random people will show up. And so I'll figure a good way out. That way, those of y'all that are always here and are very loyal, will know when we're going to do them. It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. Woo, 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 woo. Holy red. Oh my God. The skill damage, ya boy. 100K, 100K. Oh my God. What is that? Oh, look at the heal. Nice heal. 109, 100K consistently, boy. That's nasty. Ugh. Gonna swarm the rally once the counter hits. Let's go. You just need that big blue ball right there just to yeet out there and kill everybody, and they'll cancel instantly, bro. Boy, let me tell you, but they're gonna farm them for some KP, you know what I mean? All right, here it comes. Bring him into that AoE, boy. Woo-hoo. Random question, fam, because I haven't seen him and I don't know him. I know a lot of y'all saw the Lord Farquaad, aka I think y'all said it is Matthias or whoever. Was one of the like the goated. Oh, here it comes. Felipe coming in hot. Absolute unit coming in with the counter. Woohoo, here it comes. Oh, they're gonna swarm Attila. Oh no. Oh no. Brother. Oh no. Oh dude, they're swarming the Attila rally. Oh. And they're feeling it. And third channels, look at it. They're feeling it. Let's go. Let's go. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Dude. Yo, let's go. That gave me the old school vibes right there, fam. The only thing that was missing was the push out through the pass. But I can understand with the Beat Kingdom, maybe you don't necessarily want to do that, but I can understand, like. Now here's the real question. We have Dom in here. Where's the report? Oh, Dom coming in hot. Now Dom's already in the chat, Destroyer. Dom's already in the chat. Boy, let me tell you something. Woo-hoo! Hold on, let me go. Oh! Oh! Yo! Yo! B seed, we're all going! Team, are we all going to the B seed? Woo-hoo! Yo! Yo, out there, Felipe out there, KP farming, boy. Let me tell you something. That's a fantastic 20-second rally right there, boy. Woo-hoo! Good God. Good God. God damn. Oh, it gets worse? Oh no, that's the breakdown. That's the breakdown. Let me see. What do y'all think is the worst one, team? Let me see. Let's see what the worst one is, team. All these 400s hitting. I don't know if anybody took deads. Oh yeah, here we go. 32K dead, 6K, 8K. It's not terrible. 29. There's always that one player that took like 100K dead, bro. 70K. 70K. The same player, dude. Let's see. 70K. Same player, CYC. 74. That's 140K. Oh, 200K. 240. Oh, 340. 360. 360 from the one dude by himself. Oh, bro. 87 from her. Bro, why are you swarming with Ethel Guan? What are we doing, team? What are we doing? Bro, that's some B-seed stuff if I've ever seen one. Fam, can you imagine in 2377 if somebody saw the report and they're like, swarming with Ethel Guan? Bro. Dude, somebody be licking their... They be that y'all know the meme with the guy behind the tree that's just like, just licking his lip? That's literally, they just be launching that shit non-stop. Non-stop. Boy, I bet you they ain't rallying again. I bet you they ain't rallying again. Oh yeah, they got absolutely blasted, fam. They got absolutely blasted. Was this the main one? Let me see. Okay, so this one was the Garrison. Yeah. So Garrison rally. Ooh. To break even. Ooh. Dude, I would have just canceled that shit, boy. 9 mil, 5.9. The deads are what make it right here, but there has to be something else because that doesn't make up for the remaining deads that were right here. Yeah, so half of them had to have been like people. So that was from the rally. So the rally wasn't doing terrible, but once the counter, bro, let this sink in, team. You ready for this? You ready for this? The counter rally got more deads in like 15 seconds than that entire rally got on the pass. Oh no, dude. You just can't make it up sometimes, fam. You just can't make it up sometimes. There they are, 70K, 57K. Dude, the Caesar was out there. Caesar, look, Caesar was out there just dancing, doing the shoulder shakes. What does Oppo do? The shoulder shakes in the AoE, boy. He was just catching strays. He was catching strays in the field. It makes sense. Now the names make sense. Melts and then Caesar were absolutely catching strays out in the streets. Look at that. Oh my God. There were shoulder shaking in the streets, catching absolute strays. Boy. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. 4 million, 8 million, bro. When was that? Earlier? Earlier, dumb? Bro, are they hitting the pass again? Oh, dude. These guys are cooked. Dude, y'all are rage baiting them at this point, bro. Y'all are still rage baiting them at this point. I thought Cordoba looked more like Lord Farquaad. Dude, you know what, Lee? I'm gonna tell you, I didn't put this on the video because I showed Mrs. Bulba. And oh, what did she call him? I said, oh, look, babe, it looks like Lord Farquaad. And she said, oh, no. She goes, you know what? It's his cousin Dickwad. And I was like, bro, Mrs. Bulba, what are you doing? She was like, yeah, it's his cousin Dickwad. And I was like, bro, I got like absolute faded, bro. My soul left my body. Dude, I was dead. I was dead. Felipe's still going at it? Dude, Felipe's doing something. I don't know. He has the Russian pilots going. The Avengers be avenging. They pass report and fam. Hey, and chat, I appreciate you, big dog. Doing this for 11 hours, dude. Farming their souls. Malware, full hospital, and bro thought he was aura farming. He was pulling a Bulba, bro. 2377 died. It's really sad for me. You know what, Space? It's one of those, like, it's hard to say, man, because it's like a lot of people think it's sad. I think with the domain system, it kind of neutered all of that. And it's no shot against 2377, but I feel like the same thing kind of happened with GT. Where once you start having core and start having a little fall off, it starts making it where it's a little bit, I don't know, not less enjoyable, but it's one of the hardest things. I'm not saying y'all lost a ton, right? But when you're in the hardest ones and you lose, you win, you do whatever, like sometimes people just don't take the losses. And people, y'all been playing for so long that it honestly doesn't surprise me. The burnout, I imagine, is real. If I had to take a wild stab, I guarantee you probably the burnout is probably the number one thing. And yeah, you can get pilots and you can get all that stuff, but at a certain point, man, you're just like, you hear the next troop formation is coming out with new gear and new this and that, and you're just like, you're over it. Doesn't mean you're completely over, you know what I mean? Like for me, I just had to step away and kind of relax for a little bit. And then I had the itch and I came back. You know what I mean? There's a lot that came back. Like Leopard stepped away and came back literally like 6 months later in GT. You know, I imagine that a lot of players like that, sometimes they'll step away. They'll try something new and it doesn't satisfy the itch. And I will say that that's probably the number one thing that Rock has for it, is because of the battles and the community and the camaraderie. There really isn't another city builder game that comes close to this. Maybe Call of Dragons by like a little bit, but not that close. You know what I mean? How they taking Dez, dude? They're catching AoE, homie. They're out there dancing in the AoE, boy. Let me see. Rip, I didn't get into rally. Get in the rally, bro. Get in the rally. Just park your shit right in front of the pass, Dom. You're ready for it. When Felipe comes through, bro, he's gonna come through, and then you just hop in that shit, boy. You just hop in that shit. You go la 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 la. You will never get this. You pop your YSG emote, and then you fucking jump in that shit, boy. Here it comes, Felipe coming in hot. Coming in hot, boys. Here it goes. They're gonna start swarming. Go, Dom. Go, 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 go. Go, Dom. I believe in you, brother. I believe in you. Oh my God, I believe in you, brother. Dom's probably gonna die before he gets in. Get in, Dom. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Wait, did the rally die? Wait, it did. Let's go. We did it, team. We did it.
I'm in danger.
We did it. We did the thing. We did the thing, team. Let's see if Dom got in. Cheap viewers. Oh Lord. All right, let me open up Twitch real quick. We got the cheap viewers at Steam whatever coming through. Let me ban him real quick. One of those bots. All right. I believe in Dom. Watch. If he comes in this chat and says, I didn't make it in, boy, let me tell you something. Wrong, Boba. They keep rallying. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna aura farm the shit out of this KVK, brother. Ooh. Lee knows what I'm talking about. Burnout is real, especially on leadership. And that's the thing, man. Like, sometimes people just need to step away. I had to step away, right? I didn't want to quit Rock, but the reality is it was hard for me to keep up. And I'm not saying right now that I'm going to be able to keep up, right? But what I'll tell you right now is that I don't feel as beat down as I did after 6 full years of that. I feel like day one kind of deal. So I'm not going to burn out that fast, right? But sometimes you just got to take a step back and, you know, do your thing, take care of yourself. And then, you know, if you have the urge or the itch to come back, then you come back. You know what I mean? 4 months, Cart. Let's go. Solimar, what's going on? AVG is back, baby. We're back, Solimar. Ooh. Do I know I've seen you, big dog, in Oppo's chat, my friend? How you doing, big dog? You're Solimar 2.0? He was with us on voice in the 89 GT KVK, actually. Who, Solimar? Or who, Car? Who are you talking about? We zeroed him in KVK too. Oh, and Solimar? Yeah, no. He's the second coming of Solimar. Fell asleep and started snoring. Yeah, I think that's Chiss's. I think that's still Chiss's highest viewed video. I think. Question mark. It was for the longest time. Oh yeah, dude. They're love tapping out, Dom. They're tapping out, dude. Look, yeah. Whoo, she. Dude, there was like 6 or 7 rallies going on at one time. It was wild. Call of Dragons open field is much more dynamic in how it plays. I will tell you this, I'm not a huge fan of Call of Dragons open field. I feel, yeah, do y'all ever remember those cartoon where it's like the little boy who's peeing on the curb? That's literally how I feel when I watch Call of Dragons fighting. I feel like it's just like little streams of shooting, like in the cartoon, and that's what we're calling open field. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, it doesn't scratch the itch. I just see like a bunch of people like just shooting lasers at each other, and I'm like, huh. Without Thor, 1307 is boring. What happened to that guy? I thought Thor left he left, I think, didn't he leave before I left? Before I retired? I think he went to somewhere else. He went to another kingdom, I think. Wasn't it 1365? Dom would know. I don't remember. I didn't think he stayed the whole duration. I thought he migrated. I was 2 seconds away. Oh no. Imagine that dude still swarms full hospital. Jesus Christ. What up, bro? Is YSG a good investment? YSG, are you early game Maximus or late game? If you're early game, YSG is the only investment in early game. You can forget everybody else, but you cannot miss YSG. If you miss YSG, you're cooked for at least 4 KVKs, the first 4. He is the best. Hear me out. He is the best secondary commander until you get to Season of Conquest. The best. Nobody holds a candle to his thing. Secondary, no, understand that. Secondary hero. He is the best in early game. He is not a primary, but you can put your boy behind anybody and it instantly makes them S tier. That's how good he is. Early game, yes. Rally up again. Let's go. You better get in that rally. You better get in that garrison, Dom. Just kidding. Just put in like 5K troops, bro. You know what I mean? He just did. Oh no, Destroyer. Rally died the moment I was almost in. Game is very laggy. On a B seed, brother, cooked. It feels really nice to be back, dude. Shubius, I feel the same way, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like if Shub, like I talked with Shubius about this too. Like, even if you're not gonna come in full throttle like you used to, right? I just feel like it's the community, the game itself, and just the environment overall in Rock is just superior to everybody. Like, I'm not like, I don't want to throw shade at AOEM, but I can look it up right now and bring it up on stream, right? And I guarantee you there is maybe, and this is a stretch, maybe one content creator that is currently streaming Age of Empires mobile right now. And they have over 400 servers and maybe one content creator is streaming. Boy, that if that doesn't tell you all you need to know, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that live streams don't pop when they pop, but what I'm telling you is there just is not the community after 15 months should have already caught on. If live streaming became a bigger thing, video content tends to do a little bit better, right? But it's a lot easier to build community when you have players that come in your chat and just start chatting with each other. I can't tell you how many people probably in this chat right now that met some other dude that they know their name because they hopped in Appo's chat or hopped in an official Osiris League cast or did whatever they did, and that's how they met. You know what I mean? And that's the funny part is you build that community, whether it's your community or just the game community, by doing stuff like that. And so that was never satisfied in AOEM. I can't tell you how many streams I had where it was just like, it felt like I was pulling out teeth, right? You can ask the wife. I would do it for the community because y'all know the way I am. Like if I got to rock out and I got to suck it up, I'll suck it up. And I did a lot. And I was dancing like a clown. I was doing everything because I had to entertain y'all when there was nothing to be entertained by. In rock, I can find KVKs nonstop. I'm not in this KVK. I can stream it, have some fun, rock out with y'all. We have a great time and, do this nonstop. And I feel like that's the part that is missing from almost every other game. I think Call of Dragons is starting. Like, I'm not saying that they're at ground zero. I don't think they're as poppin' or they're at the level of rock right now, but I can see it growing and I do see it growing. So, that's what I would note with that. All right, Rally is coming in. Here we go. Let me hit that record button. We're just recording some stuff, fam. Here it comes. Nope, the Taiwanese leopard. 12 rallies. What? 1337. What kingdom are you in? As for Salamar, it might be his most viewed video. I'm pretty confident the longest time maybe he passed it, but he was pretty high on. I know it was number one for a very long time. Let's see, 606. I was in GT before that. Nice. He sure did leave before you. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought too. You can swap YSG and KVK3. I don't even know if I would swap him, to be honest with you. I think there's other fantastic choices now. I don't know if I would swap him. YSG I still feel is very, very good. Even in SOC. Is he as good as ZL? Probably not. Like we're being honest. But would I rather have a full, Sun Tzu Prime when the drop off between ZL and YSG is, there is a drop off, but is it worth not having a max like meta commander? I don't think so. But everybody's a little different, you know what I mean? Everyone thinks a little different. I would love to hear what y'all think, you know what I mean? But I feel like there's so many new, like, really fantastic meta commanders. I don't know if the drop from ZL, because ZL is definitely the combo of QSH and ZL is definitely going to be superior to YSG, but secondary. I just don't know if it's that much of a drop off where you are willing to risk not getting a full-blown meta commander as opposed to the little drop, if that makes sense, since you don't have unlimited swaps. It's a personal choice, right? If you're archers, it might be totally worth it for you. If you are not archers, it might not be. You might want to focus on something else. So it all depends on your play style and what you expertise in and what you have your best gear. And there's a lot of things, but for me, I can tell you, I'll probably keep YSG through endgame and I'll skip ZL and keep QSH YSG. And then I will focus on the swap with somebody else. Because you got SOC commanders in KVK3. I did see that, DC. That's wild seeing QSH and KVK3, boy. It was wild. Rally up again. Yep, we're on it. Oh, my chat went up. Hold on. 606 looking for OL. A work in progress. Hey, it's okay. Which kingdom was Beer in, fam? I don't remember which kingdom number they were in. Beer. I made it into the counter rally. Let's go, Dom. Yes. I have 115 mil account in AOEM, and it's difficult to quit. I get it, Maximus. 100% Brick Dog. I'm not. So that's the thing. I think a lot of people think that I'm trying to like actively tell people that AOEM is trash. I have a lot of friends that still play AOEM. I still talk with Sig. Sig hops in these streams a lot. I still talk with Sneaky. I still talk with a lot of CCs. Still talk with some players in certain servers. But at the end of the day, for me, as a content creator, it just wasn't, it wasn't slamming the way it should be. Oh, dude, they saw the counter and canceled. They saw the counter and canceled, bro. Weak. It was Leopard who was snoring, by the way. Oh no. You probably missed my message, dude. Car, let me see real quick. Let me scroll up real quick. Work in progress. Let's see. GT car, work in progress. It was Leopard who was snoring. You probably missed the message. 3376. Okay. They've merged with GT now. Beer? The players migrated over to 60. I want to try AOEM at some point. You can, my friend. Like, don't get me wrong. I will say this. I've done comparison videos. I've done comparison streams. Here's the short and dirty of it, right? Is AOEM terrible? No, right? It's not complete dog water. It has fantastic potential, and I've always stuck by that, and I've always said that. The problem with them is that they are like that talented player. They're the Ryan Leaf of the NFL. They have so much potential coming out of the gates, and then they just fumble it, right? So much potential, but do nothing with it. And then when you advise them on stuff on how to make AOEM great again, they just tell you you're wrong and ignore you and then continue on their way down the road. Or they tell you you're wrong and then they double down on it when they're wrong. And that's the problem that I have with AOEM. It's not because the game, it's because the devs refuse to acknowledge that there are core fundamental issues with the game that do not make the game enjoyable. Right? The rate at which the game is accelerating far surpasses even spenders, right? You have to do more spending. You would have to spend more in AOEM than you do in Rock just to maintain your account. And that's a problem. For the minimal fighting that you're going to get in AOEM, you're going to spend more than what you spend in Rock, right? For less. In Rock, you're getting, yes, you are getting Crystal Tech, you're getting some spend, right? But in AOEM, they had tier 8 and tier 9 troops release in the first 13 months of the game's opening. Let that sink in, right? Rock is almost going to be working towards their 8th year of existence, and they haven't gone up from T5. Their VIP has gone up, but their tier of troops has not gone up. And when we told the AOEM devs, do not release, walk it back, do not release T8 and T9, you will break the game because you never tested it. The community isn't ready for it. Like, you need to walk it back. They told us, no, y'all can adapt. And then they just full throttled into launching it. And that's what killed a lot of players, right? And so it's not that it's a terrible game, but the devs refuse to listen. And so it makes the experience really bad. You can survive with a great community for a while, but the gameplay itself, I will tell you, 300 million power player Kragans that spend 6 figures on games are getting zeroed when they forget to bubble. Like zeroed, not like, oh, they lost some truth, like zeroed. You know what I mean? Like, there's no protection on territory. You take deads in the open field. Like, all of those mechanics that make Rock great do not exist in AOEM. And that's what I'll say about it. Rock, you know what you already have. We're on Rock right now. So that is the comparison. Take that with it however you want. And then that's what you're going to get from AOEM. Right? Are the graphics fantastic? They're great. I love realistic style graphics. They're good. They are missing a ton of functionality compared to what Rock is, So while the visuals are great, the UI is terrible and the functionality in game is bad. So you can't tile hop. There are certain mechanics, like if you are running away, I'll give you an example. If you're running away in AoEM, your skills are still popping as you're running away. In Rock, you have to be you have to be engaged in battle for them to pop. In AoEM, you do not be, right? You take open field deads regardless. So if you're fighting against a massive Kraken and you're in the field, you're gonna take massive losses every single time. And it's just little things like that they refuse to adapt and fix is what makes the game really hard to play. And nobody can come and argue those points because at the end of the day, we're all mad about those same points. Look at Burrito chat. Okay, let me see. Oh, buddy. Wait, but they canceled the rally. How did they cancel it so fast? Was that the one before, Dom? Was that the one before? Hold on, who pinged me, boy? Hold on, let me see. I mean, kayak. Give me 1 second, boy. Give me 1 second. I will wait for you. All right, we got him. I'll wait for Dom. Oh, rally in. Oh, I stopped recording. I forgot to stop recording. Let's hit the record again, boy. That was the last counter rally that hit. Dude, and that's when they canceled too. Oh, man. Let me grab a brew real quick, team. Are these in I can't remember, team. Y'all remember on the report? I think it was Hera, right? It was secondary. I will tell you this. I've never been a huge fan of when people want to make super teams. I feel like, I don't know. I mean teams as in like Osiris League. I've never been a huge fan of it. I don't know. It's like, I think like in sports, right? When people, it's funny. Somebody made this argument. You ready for it? Somebody made this argument of the LeBron versus Jordan argument. And they asked Allen Iverson, right? If you know who Allen Iverson is, hey, you know. And they asked Allen Iverson, why don't other players put LeBron in the same light of Michael Jordan? And he said, it's not that hard. He goes, the reason that they don't is because Jordan stuck through it, right? When he was losing or when they lost championships or whatever, it didn't matter. He was a one-team guy who stuck through the tough times, won a ton of championships with them, and didn't have to jump in order to win rings. He stuck through it. He wanted to defend the best player on the opposing team and always did. He wanted the clutch shots nonstop. And he stuck through with one team to win it all. It's very similar to how people put Kobe in that same light. Kobe wanted to score. He wanted to win. He stuck with one team. He wanted to defend the best player on the team. And he just had a certain excellence to him that is really not matched. And that's when they said, like, LeBron, it's not that he's not talented, right? He's one of the most talented players to come to the NBA, but he had to hop teams and make super teams to win championships. He had to, you know, he doesn't play defense. Let's be perfectly honest. He's trash defender. He's probably one of the more lazy defenders on the team. And, you know, it just doesn't apple to apple. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And I agree with that. That's always been my sentiment with it, is you just can't compare them because of that. LeBron only won because of super teams. And for me, it waters down what your accomplishments are. Like, don't get me wrong. I know Carr's probably going to shoot me in the comments. Okay, Carr, close your ears, earmuffs. Okay, earmuffs, big dog. That is the reason why, for me, GT was never number one in OL. Because I always felt that when you were developing super teams in order to win stuff, I always never liked that when GT would play in Anubis, right? We all knew off the rip that GT basically had to walk all the way to the championship. Maybe there was one or two, and when 2489 came in, there was one or two that would give him a nice little shot. But for the most part, it was a guaranteed walk, right? And then when you would put GT in Grand Prix where everything was level and all these, they didn't beat anybody in Horus. It just wasn't, they never beat the champions in Horus. And it's not, I'm not trying to dog on 60 GT. Don't get me wrong. I like a lot of them, right? But at the end of the day, if you put GT, I would say this, this would be the argument I would put. If you put GT in Horus for their entire OL duration, I'm not saying they would never win, but they aren't going to win 8 in a row. I can tell you that for damn sure. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing that I would ever say. Right. I always felt like the competition in Horus, it was iron sharpens iron. And then in Anubis, it was always like GT trying to sharpen their sword on a dull rock. And then once they finally got to Grand Prix where the teams were good, then they would get smoked because they weren't ready for it. And that's the way I would always see it. Grand Prix, the championship one where it was like the 4 winners. It always happened. It always happened. Let me see. Space. The issue with OL is it's very account based, so you have to pick whales who aren't good at the game and hope they give their login so they can find somebody who can play the account. See, but Space, that's probably half the problem, big dog. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that that's a problem. Like, or I'm not saying that that's like I have a problem with that, but I'm saying like in the game, that's a problem. Dying to live, dude, 100%. Not a defensive player. I don't think so. Dude is physical. Let's get physical. Physical. Oh yeah, here it comes, boy. Woohoo. Woohoo. Oh yeah, that dude, they're just aura farming them out here, boy. Bounce, bounce, rally, bounce, bounce. Oh yeah, it's going down. They just need to top it up a little bit on the garrison, and it's GG'd on that rally. There it is, boy, there it is. On that note, much love from Chicago, the home of NJ. Yeah, Dine. I have respect for it, dude. We're in San Antonio, so we're like, I'll tell you this, right? This is a hot take right here. Outside, I would actually, and I will tell you this right off, it's going to trigger a lot of LeBron fam. I would put Tim Duncan or Bill Russell ahead of LeBron before I would put LeBron in front of them. Because when you stack accomplishments of Tim Duncan and Bill compared to LeBron, LeBron looks like he's playing in the G League compared to all those fam. And Tim Duncan did it on a less all-star lineup in a small market team. Who would have thought that a random pick from Argentina and a random pick from France plus Tim Duncan would win 5 championships? You know what I mean? Like, you what? Oh yeah. Well, the Admiral was only there, I think, for 1. He wasn't there for a lot. He was only there for 1, maybe 2. I think he was there for the 99 one, and was there? I think he retired I don't remember. I think he only had 1. Dare to be different. Oh, he won 2. Okay, so 2003. So he won 2 too. The Admiral. I don't know if I put LeBron over. I would put LeBron over the Admiral, but over Timmy, nah. The most selfless player on the Spurs. He didn't have to score 40. He wanted you to score 40. You know what I mean? He just wanted to win. Just a pure winner. GT were literally the top GP team from the international server. Pretty sure, didn't 93 beat him? Don't act like MJ didn't have Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. But DC, he didn't have to hop different teams to do that, DC. That's my point. Okay, I'll tell you this. If LeBron stayed in Cleveland, how many players do you think he's recruiting to Cleveland? If LeBron stayed his entire career in Cleveland, how many championships is he winning in Cleveland? That's what I'm trying to say. If he didn't hop to South Beach, didn't hop to LA, if he didn't cherry pick where he was going to make super teams, how many championships would he have won? And if he only stayed in Cleveland? LeBron also took the easy way out and made it look good. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. The best players stuck it out with their teams, and that's what made them NBA great. Yeah, especially in the 90s. I would also say the generations are different, fam. The generations are also very different. MJ, Kobe, in that order. I agree. The generations are very different. If you've never watched a 90s basketball game, early 2000s, I tell you, go watch it, and you tell me that the Powder Puff NBA league that currently exists, that those players would survive. There is literally a documentary about the Pistons and what they did to Michael Jordan. And like, they literally had players that were going out there to rough him up. Literally, the whole documentary on ESPN about the bad boy Pistons and what they did to Michael Jordan in one of the finals, right? And then you talk to Michael. They have a Michael Jordan segment in there where he talks about what they did to him and then what he did in return when they did it to him. He said he literally went back into the weight room literally the next time when he got eliminated and said, I'm going to lift enough weights and be strong enough to take that next season. And then when they tried it the next season, homie was absolutely like, just in their nutsack. He wasn't being stopped. They fouled him, they hacked him, he didn't care. He was going up. He was going up strong. And so that was the major difference, and that's the mentality that does not exist right now. If you fouled somebody like that, if you even breathe on them nowadays, if you blow a kiss at them, you're getting a technical foul. Back then, you were getting clothesline, clipped, slammed on the ground. Like, bro, it was rough. It's the same thing with the NFL. Put Ray Lewis in the current NFL, and homie would get tossed every single game. He was laying people out. You know what I mean? It's just not the same. So I have a hard time believing, I'm not saying LeBron couldn't hang, right? But if they hack a LeBron the way that they did Jordan, homie would be injured the entire season, every season. Ultimately, it's a business. You go where the money is. Yeah, that's true too. The Jordan Rules documentary? Exactly, Diane. You know it. DP 2025, first, second. We're Chinese teams. GT, we're third. Beer, we're fourth. 2740. Oh, that was Space. That was the one I missed. So thank you for correcting me, my friend. That was the that's the season that I retired, so I didn't cover that one. No, but that's great info to have, for sure. I didn't have that one. Chinese teams, GT were third, beer were fourth. 2748 were fifth. GY16 were sixth. Who did 93 lose to? Wait, hold on. I think I saw somebody cover it. Was it Oppo? I think 93 lost because they lost their obelisk, right? Is that what I remember? I could be remembering it wrong. I think GT lost when they lost their obelisk, if I remember correctly. I'm trying to remember. I think I hopped on somebody's stream for like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the one, Space. Was it GT that did it? It was somebody that did it. Beer? Was it Beer? No, I think it was Beer, right? Somebody did. It was either Beer or GT, I think, that did it to him. And then they lost their obelisk, and I think they basically chalked it up after that. GY16. Well, I was wrong. The Chinese Alliance. Was it GT versus Beer, or was it? Or was it X? Was it MX or was it GT that played Beer? Oh, I recorded that one. I did that one. Where they lost their obelisk, and dude, the Beer was just running for their life on the non-stop arcs, bro. It was wild, dude. It was wild to watch. I need to actually cross some of those over. I have a lot of those casts that were recorded. And then I caught the GT. Was it? I remember I sent the video to Ruz. It was the GT Sneaky Tactics one. I made a video for it on the other channel. I need to cross it over. Let me see. Let me go pull up the other channel real quick. It was the one I did the strategy for. It was GT. What used to be Stafer's Kingdom. I don't even know who Stafer is, big dog. I'll be honest with you. Let me see. It was... let me see. Live. Which ones did I cover? Beer versus GY16. I know I covered it, fam. Was it on this channel? I don't even remember, fam. I know I covered it. I need to cross over all those streams, though. I forgot about that. I have all those VODs that I need to cross over before I remove that channel. What I'll probably do is I'll probably schedule it out, and then I'll just have those like once a week. Have one of those old VODs. I'll probably put it in the title, just rerun or VOD, and that way y'all know like it's a previous stream from the other channel. GT Sneaky Tactics play in Grand Prix. Yes, in Grand Prix. It was the I have no. I told Ruz when Ruz asked me about it. I told him I made the video and I proclaimed it, and I said it with my chest because there's so many people that always thought that I just hated GT, and it wasn't that, man. I'm an underdog kind of guy. Those of y'all that know me, that's who I am. I'm an underdog kind of guy. I will always root for the underdog. I bet the underdog. I always like that's just me. But I will say that the GT sneaky tactics play off the break off was the greatest sneaky tactics play in all of Rise of Kingdoms history. And I've seen quite a few of them, but that was the best one that I've ever seen in my rock career. And it's not just because it worked, it's because of the mechanics and what was required for it to work. And they all had to work together, and that's what made it great. If you've never seen it, I'll definitely cross it over and you can check it out. I promise you. I broke it down. It's part of my breakdown segment. And I'll add it to the breakdown segment and y'all will enjoy it. It was really good and very well executed. Smash the like. I appreciate you, talk. It was beer, Bulbaritos. Okay. Skip to 15 for which one? Car. Bobo still hasn't checked out my sneaky tactics play in the top 8 match yet. Dude, Space, you know what? Hold on. I don't even think, can we watch those previews still? Hold on. Hold on, Space. All right, you calm down there, brother. Hold on. The bot blocked the link. Just post it in Discord, big dog. Post it in Discord. You should be able to post it in Discord. Just post it in the rock chat and I'll check it out on Discord. I can bring it up and then we'll check it out. All right, just let me know in here when you let me join your server. Dude, Car, I feel so rejected now, Car. You know what I mean? Here we're, you know, I thought we were homies and shit. And homies out here, he's, you know. I'm just giving you shit, boy. I'm just giving you shit. All right, let me see. They stopped rallying at the moment, dude, because they were giving them the juicy booty burritos, bro. Y'all are giving them the absolute business. Y'all should rally them now. Y'all should rally them now, fam. That's when the morale is broken. And then what you do is then you rally them. It brings the boys back to the yard and then you just retreat behind the pass again. 911, 911, 911. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a little burn here. Oh no, Car has his catfish. Car, okay, before, I don't want to insult you. Lady or gentleman? Because I need to know if you're catfishing out here in the streets, bro. You know what I mean? Watch Car have been a lady this whole time and I'm just calling you a dude. Like, bro, this is gonna be wild. I'm a guy. Okay. Arc. Yeah, usually. Can you go and watch it? Tournament history, Grand Prix. Dude, why are you hard flexing on me, big dog? All right, hold on. Give me a second. Dude, look at this guy out here hard flexing, boy. Let's see, hold on. I think I need to go to my main account for me to see that because we don't have that unlocked on this account. You see, she's my celebrity crush. I've had pictures of her since 2009. Jesus Christ, bro. You know, you want me to tell y'all something funny, chat? Every time my wife has a celebrity crush, I always find like the most obese photos of them. And then that's what I make like wallpapers or send her like links of them. It was originally like Channing Tatum. And then Channing Tatum did this like space alien movie where he had like elf ears. And then I just took pictures of like wallpapers with him in it. And she just never could unsee the elf ears. And then she went and then it moved to Jason Momoa. And then it was like, oh, Aquaman. And then he did a movie where he shaved his beard. Ruined. Now, the one that I'm currently working on right now, and it's a hard one because your boy is always neat, is Cavill, the Superman Witcher guy. I think the best attempt that I had at messing him up was The Witcher, where he had like the longer hair kind of deal. Was probably the closest that I've seen. Dang, you better stop drinking. The fuck? Catfishing wasn't even a thing in 2009. It wasn't, bro. We were still recording our voicemails on the radio, bro, back in 2009. Yo, leave your message at the tone. Tenderness and... Bro, y'all don't even know what it was about. Dude, the struggle of making a voicemail for your cell phone was wild back in the day, team. I don't envy it, dude. It was... Most of y'all don't even know. Most of y'all won't even know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. I don't want to bore y'all with my amazing stories. What am I doing here? Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. I was supposed to be looking at this real quick. Campaign. Osiris League. Nope. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it. I had to wait for the thing to come out. I just want you to start Osiris League. Why can't you start? Anubis, what's going on, big dog? Good to see you, my friend. How you doing, bud? Tagged you in Discord. I'll go check it out. Car, give me 1 second. Taking me back to high school, dude. Dying, yes. Dude, back when MySpace caused more friends to break up than actual cheating. If you weren't in your MySpace top 5, then you were cooked, bro. You weren't even a friend. You were an acquaintance. Man, boy, let me tell you, recording the ringtone. Woo-hoo. See, I got me some old timers here, chat. Y'all don't even know. Y'all young bucks, y'all don't even know. That's when creativity was real, right? You were on your phone. You all right? You ready for it? I'll show you how it was done, right? They're playing their music, right? You got your love song going on, and you're there just like this, like recording it, the love song coming through the radio, and then you turn the radio off, and you're like, all right, y'all know what to do. Leave your name and your after the ringtone, and we'll call you right back. And then you hit it up. Oh boy, the timing had to be done right. And if it wasn't done right, guess what? You had to delete that shit and do it right back again before your song ended, or you were cooked. You were cooked. You had to be on point, no breathing, no recording. Yeah, you had like a solid 30 seconds to get it done. Yo, this is your boy. Bye. Boom, and you were out of there, boy. Click Arc of Osiris. I did. Oh, on the Arc of Osiris? Let me see. Not management, practice, custom, dispute, gold, silver. Oh, okay. Let me see if Car sent me the link though. Tell me something good. I'm pretty sure I saw this one. Let me see. Let me check it out. Give me 1 second, team. Y'all keep telling me to check this shit out. Give me 1 second. Let's get demonetized. I'm in danger. All right, give me 1 second. Let me tee this boy up real quick. I'll do a little reaction stuff going on here, fam. Oh wait, let me stop this recording real quick. There you go. Display capture. GT beer. This. Wait 1 second, fam. I'm lining this up. I think it's supposed to be right there. Done. Hold on, let me get towards the thing real quick. Is it just the white? It is. Okay. Cool. Give me 1 second. Done. You behind the cam. Chat. Alright, give me 1 second, team. Alright. Is the 15-minute the exact moment that it happens? Because if it does, then I'll probably... Okay, no, I like teeing it off. Hold on. Let me... Alright. This is where I want to start. Give me 1 second. Alright. You ready for it, team? We do a little react stuff because I haven't done one in a hot second. And Carr's been wanting, he's been itching for me to do this. So we're gonna do this, team. All right. We hit that record button. All right, let's see what we're working with. Hey, I was here. Hasta. It's good to see you, big dog. All right, here we go. Do we want the recording? Oh, Chadsky was a caster too. Let's go. All right, let me. Do I want it with? Yeah, let's just do the cast.
We stick to what we do.
Here we go.
And there's nothing they can do about it. Or
All right. So Gates of Hell just opened up. Let's see. We got Energetic coming out. Not uncommon for a break
What's
off.
fun about it is these teams have been practicing for so long. They've been practicing for Osiris League. They've been practicing for the Grand Prix. It's been multiple months of just Osiris League, Arc of Osiris practice. And I'm sure these teams have encountered each other one way or another. So there might be a lot of familiarity between these two teams, and we'll have to see how they play off. And talk about familiarity.
I bet you they didn't play each other one time.
On top of each other.
I bet you they played nothing but the Chinese teams.
Looks like Beer and they cannot see each other, but look at how close these sentries are. That's how you know these teams have been practicing. That's how you know this is the top of the top gameplay, where there's just kind of this set meta of where you place your sentries, where you put your marches. And
So
we'll have to
blue
see if anyone
GT's
can
coming from the
just
top.
break out and outplay one another using the same meta, or if there'll be a change in the strategy here. We've seen some obelisk plays. Beer lost against 45Q, I believe, due to an obelisk play. It's going to be really interesting to see if there's going to be any early obelisk plays. But as we said, this
So
is a
from what I
do-or-die
can
scenario.
see-
if you lose this game, you're out of the Grand Prix.
From what I can see, that Beer has a traditional break off right now.
It'll be
Pretty even top and bottom. They have some coming through the middle.
Questions, give us your thoughts and opinions.
GT's looking really light up top, but they have their standard running down bottom.
A ton of fun.
Couple
This
coming
is at
through the
highest
mid.
level of Grand Prix. There's no room for error in this. Both these teams are so good they can take
What
advantage
just
of
happened, bro?
mistakes
Everyone just
and
did. Oh, because they switched. I was like, what in the world? Oh, bro, this recording's gonna be cooked if I can't see them.
Do some of these teams go with some of these, basically transportation skills where they're going to move?
Okay, so Beer, we don't need to focus on bot side, on bottom, because they're all very traditional.
Brian and Dan were doing with the Chinese servers, or are they going to be using them more for trying to punch harder in the mid?
There's an
game,
echo?
or do a couple of different things. I think provisions are going to be a big deal in this as well, and so
Hold on. Let me reset it, fam. No, because if there's an echo, it's because I'm pulling it through the speakers. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me ask y'all, if I'm gonna re-record this, do y'all prefer hearing the casters or do you just want me to talk about it for the recording, for the reacts video? I don't care either way. I just want to know what y'all prefer. Do y'all want my only reaction or do you want me to watch the cast and react with the casters, with everything? It should get rid of the echo once I do this. Just me? Okay. All right. I'm not going to do any music because I'll add music on the video afterwards, just so y'all know. So it's going to be a little quieter. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me stop this recording. Let me make sure. I need to see if the audio. Well, actually, I don't need audio. It doesn't matter.
We will see.
Okay. Let me do the gate opening real quick. Just you? Turn pro mode off. There's no pro mode on this, fam. I'm watching a recording of the YouTube video. Just so y'all know. I wish I could turn it. I'm not controlling this at all. So just so y'all know, to be 100% transparent, this is the recording from the Rise of Kingdoms YouTube channel. And we are going to react to the play that Carr keeps talking to me about. He told me around the time slot that it would be around, but I want to see it. So usually if it's a break-off strat, I always see the break-off because my traditional thing before we hit the record button is I always start really, if y'all have been on my cast, I start really far out. And that is the reason why I stay there until everybody's basically at the altars, because I can't tell you how many casts I've watched where they miss everything because they just wait until they pass the altars and then they zoom in and then you miss everything. So just so you know. All right. I'm going to start recording here, fam. All right. We're going to be reacting today to a play that one of our members, Carr, has been telling me he wants to see me react to. They say it's one of the best plays that happened this recent Grand Prix. And so I'm going to react to it and we're going to let y'all know what we think. All right, here we go. All right, so first things first, we have break off about to happen. So the gates are about to open up. Full transparency, we are not controlling this. This is a rewatch of a rerun from Grand Prix. So the control of this is straight up from the official casters of the Rise of Kingdoms Grand Prix. Looking at it, and I have not watched this before, just so y'all know. So I'm just dissecting it at the same time that y'all are. But I'm going to let you know what I notice. And then we'll see how I do. All right, so usually they're looking at the lines right now as the casters. I usually don't really worry about that too much just because at the end of the day, like they're just doing it just to get out of the gates. It doesn't give away very much. I will tell you this, a lot of the Korean and Chinese teams specifically, I don't know if you can see my mouse, specifically would stop right here and wait for everybody to run through and then come behind them. That was a thing. So it is not uncommon that they put their sentries right here because that was starting to become an issue where teams would run by and then their altars were getting free swarmed down. For bot side, for bottom, which would be beer, it's looking like a very traditional break off. You get a lot going top, a lot going bottom, and then a couple of players just pushing through mid just to see, you know, they're going to start pushing the outpost, doing that kind of stuff. And then top side is getting interesting. I will say that because the break off is a little bit delayed, slowed, which makes me think that there is going to be something coming from the top side, but I could be wrong too, right? They're very tight knit right now, but this side is very slow compared to this side. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Outposts are starting to get. I didn't even look to see who got their obelisk first. I believe GT got theirs first. Yeah, 203. They're the first ones. And here we go. Bot side, top side is looking wonky with GT, so it's giving me some vibes right there. Bot side is looking normal. Oh, dude, they zoomed in, bro. Please tell me they didn't miss it. We did see the normal energetic skills get popped first, which is not uncommon. Want to start getting that bar rolling. Banging out the sentries to try to hide it. Okay, took it out. Please stop zooming in. Don't zoom in. All right. Top side is still looking a little light. Oh, come on. Haven't seen any skills yet. I do see some marches coming here as well. Through the fog. Yeah, we have no visibility on top. Sneaky tactics coming in. My guess is they're probably laying it right here. Desert Storm being popped as well. Let me see. Oh, dude, they are in chaos right now, boy. Yeah, we reacted to this. We've already reacted to this, Car. We've reacted to this. I already know exactly what happens. I did a video on this already, fam. I don't even need to record it. I know exactly what happens. I already recorded this video. This is the video I sent to Ruz that I told him was the greatest sneaky tactics play of all time. I already did it. Yep. And they come through here. They block all the TP spots under the fog of sneaky tactics. And these marches stay here the entire time. And when none of the marches push down from the altar, they immediately leave. And then what happens is the sneaky tactics unveils. They stay there. They block all the TPs. And then everybody crashes down. And then you have your obelisk pull. Yeah, I did a video on this. It's just on the wrong channel. That's the video that I told you that is one of the videos I need to cross over. If you want me to show you here, I'll show you. One second, big dog. Yeah, I did a video on this. Dude, I literally... Hold on, let me see. Watch this. Bulbaritos rock. This is when I didn't bring... When I wasn't streaming rock on my main channel and I was still playing AOEM, I made this channel for rock. But then when I came back, I'm going to get rid of this channel. This one. Let's watch this break off. What do we got? I literally XYCC, Nevsky, Ethel. Oh wait, hold on. The video's not. Oh, bro, they did the old. This isn't fitting full frame. Give me 1 second, team. This crop. Give me 1 second. This video is too big because of the screen. Yeah, I literally reacted to it. I told Ruz that I was going to react to it. Done. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, I got the full video on that one. Why is this not? Oh, that's why. It's too big still. I don't know. Y'all get the point. Hold on. I'll just show it here. But yeah. Death. Ethel, Bellies, Jones. This was my full breakdown, though. All right. So like I was clicking in. This is the way I dissect plays. Though. I'm gonna keep watching. I hope they did that. So the comparison between what I'm doing and what the official cast does. That's the reason why. LC. Or did they just run past everything else and then just go direct to the thing? Okay, so they didn't do a fast cab one. So let's see what they do. Let's watch. I want to watch what the breakoff looks from both sides. So it looks like it appears. That's the view I typically stay with. standard break off right now. We had energetic get popped from both sides. They're already in the obelisk. Okay. Yeah, so it was sneaky tactics because I remember when we loaded in, they had already popped it. But it's a matter of where. My guess is when they parked here, they used it and then wrapped around, if I had to take a guess. Oh, I was close. I was close. Because they haven't popped it yet. They just didn't go around that way. They came straight through. Look how clean GT walks. Yeah, that's true. You know, when I think about it, what the great counter would have been when they did the Desert Storm. They should have saved it, and they should have popped the Desert Storm right here. Pop a skill. Because then when people are running through, they're going to get hit by the Desert Storm, and it would have revealed them. So when anybody ever pops sneaky tactics off a break off, just pop Desert Storm right here, and more likely than not, it's going to hit them all as they're running through. That would be a great counter, in my opinion. This is the lane we want to watch. But they're balling up right here too. There's the wrap. Nope. Let's see which ball disappears in the lane. It's probably going to start coming here in a second because it's getting to that weird time where you're going to start spotting people. Yep. So you'll see literally probably once they got to the middle of that, that's when the sneaky tactics pops. Yep. Oh, there it is. Called it. Where did it get popped? Was it these guys or was it these guys? I wish in dot mode that you could see the skills. Storm gets popped. That would be the only thing that I would request from the devs. Trying to poke them out. Because when I'm zoomed this far out, I don't know which ones are, and so when I zoomed in, you could tell with the they're full sending the little thing. See, the play that I like from GT that was really smart is if they would have stopped. Already caught on. If they would have stopped right here and just not pushed a little bit forward, how did they lose? They would have all pulled back. But because they kind of showed a little pressure, it forced Beer to push up. So clearly the ball on the right was the one that got masked. Yep. Nevsky's. So I appreciate you, Don. They separated out their fast cav. Amazing. They separated out their fast cav to get there before the shroud went out. And they're all going to line up, and then they'll all start swarming. I guarantee the timing's going to get thrown off from these guys. They should have all just pulled back to the obelisk, but they didn't. They're blocking TP spots. This is very nice. See, this is what got me confused. This is what lit me up right there. They're waiting for them to leave. See? That was the best part right there. Is my face like, oh, it was so good. They're invisibly blocking all their TP spots. They're using the sneaky tactics cloak to block all their TP spots. This is genius. Oh, this is so good. And while they're blocking them, the ball's moving down. Oh, this is so good. So good looking. They're like, surprise. We're all here. Oh, man, this is clever. So well executed. That was amazing. Had you seen that, Leo? Did you see it when you were telling me to go watch it? So Leo is one of our members too. He's one of our mods on our chat. Kudos to GT. That play. Leo's everywhere though. You've probably seen Leo in a bunch of chats. Tactics plays was great. That was next level because not only did they use it, right? You saw them use it. That's the real key. With Beer, when they saw sneaky tactics, you saw them pull part back, right? The problem was, more often than not, people swarm the structure, and that's why they stood there. But instead of swarming it, they blocked all the TP spots, knowing that they were going to let them capture it. And once they captured it, those marches would disappear. Nope. right? Now they're out in the middle of Narnia. You're pushing, crashing down, and you lose the cloak, and you're all just standing there blocking all their TPs.
Surprise!
Bro.
Nope.
The best sneaky tactics play I've ever seen in Rise of Kingdoms. Top tier right there. I thought the old, the old school TR one was amazing. This one, this playoff breakoff might have been the best sneaky tactics play that I've ever seen. And there you go. So I did do it, and I'll eventually move this video over, even though it has almost 1,000 views on it. I'll move it over. I need to move it over sooner than later, but yeah, no, I covered that. I was like, this looks really familiar. Like, what are we doing? What am I thinking, team? You know what I mean? But hopefully y'all see the difference in how I cast and how the officials cast, and like, it's always a little different, right? Everyone's cup of tea is a little bit different. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, that should be good. When I dissect breakoffs, it's a whole lot different than when other people break off, because I know that more matches are won and lost in the first 10 minutes of the game than any other thing. And so being able to understand what some people are going to try to do is the best thing to understand. And there's a lot of people that constantly use sneaky tactics now, which I love. Hold on, what was I doing? I switched accounts purely for that reason, because I wasn't sure if I could see it. Let me switch back to my account real quick. Sorry, I know I missed all the chat because I was looking at the stuff. That was a beautiful intro. I appreciate you, big dog. Beer didn't really react too well. So it wasn't. So I'll give you the idea. Beer reacted the way they should have reacted, right? And the reason I say that, I said it in my video, right, in that one. If GT would have crashed, right, their team would have full blown back to defend their obelisk. But because GT didn't crash, the timing of when GT crashed is what made that play stick. Does that make sense? If GT would have immediately had their ball crash, the ball would have immediately crashed down, right, with beer. But because GT didn't crash, they stayed by the altar. It still let beer continue to pull, because they're probably like, we didn't see anybody, right? And they're not pushing, so it doesn't make sense. More often than not, when people use sneaky tactics at the launch, right, you'll know because their one side will crash down to the obelisk, and that is their giveaway. It is bot side, it is top side, it is whatever. It gives it away. But because GT didn't crash, right, they let them capture the obelisk. It dropped their guard because they're like, we got the obelisk, we're good, right? People are gonna pour it in, we're good now, we're good. We don't need to worry about it. But lo and behold, they didn't realize that people were blocking all the TP spots invisible. And so I guarantee you, there was somebody in the call that is like, nobody can TP in. We cannot TP in. And the moment that happened, they should have pulled back. They should have instantly pulled back. But they were too late. And by the time that happened, GT crashed down. They stuck their positions, and then they just started hitting everybody. And then that's the timing of it is what made it great. Beer reacted properly because once they captured the obelisk, they assumed that it was all good, right? That's the thing. So like, I don't fault Beer. They reacted the way they should have reacted. You know what I mean? Because more kingdoms that try sneaky tactics plays like that will always crash with the sneaky tactics, and which gives it away almost all the time. Your laugh gets me every time. Yeah. We need another Drago Boba OL link up. Dude, Redline hit me up in one of the comments. It might have to do a Redline one. I miss Drago though. I saw him on Facebook. I saw it looked like he was doing good. He was at a hockey game with his boys. I was happy for him. It was good to see him. It was good to see him happy. Space, one day Bobo will react to my match instead of doing the same one he'd done before. Dude, Space. Bro. Space, send me the link, bro, and I'll record it, bro. All right. But if you send me the same stream link, I'm gonna be triggered. All right. Just post it in the rock chat and I'll do a reacts video for you. Because I already did the one that Carr did, so. I'm just kidding. Nah, send me the link. Post the link and I'll react to it. If you give me a rough time, then I'll do it. I prefer not to watch an entire match. But do not give it to me exactly when it's gonna happen. I usually like it like a minute before, 2 minutes before. That way it kind of tees it up, if that makes sense. It wasn't streamed. That's why I got you to check in game. Fuck. All right. They still have the recordings. Once Osiris League opens, I'll do it then. Because then I'll have the recording. Who are the teams? Space? Who are the team, Space? 2377, bro. I find it hard to believe nobody in 2377 recorded that. Let's see. I guarantee you there is somebody in 2377 that recorded that. And if I need to, I can ask somebody from 2377 because they're in our restart project. Match. The castles in the sky. Was there a Grand Prix match? I could have sworn all the Grand Prix were streamed. Huh. Hold on. All right. Dom, are you still here, Dom? Are they still rallying you? Or no? We might go check out the 1903 KVK if they're not rallying you. Oh, no, we're not watching the spectate wheelchair mode, bro. Nah, cuh. That ain't it. I was the captain. I would know best. Fuck, Space. Don't yell at me, bro. All right? Don't yell at me. I'll go watch it when they relaunch it. I think they still have all the recordings. I'll ask the devs. I'll be like, you know what? Space is yelling at me. I need you to unlock Osiris League now. And then they're going to be like, who are you? I'm going to be like, exactly. Exactly. Pretty chill at the moment. All right, let's go check out. Hold on. Let me see. This, what was it, 1903? Wait, where is 1903 is they're fire. All right. Fire. Hold on, let's save these. Where are they? I don't think that's 1903. There it is, Lost. That's what we're looking for. Alright, let's see. See where old boy is at. Let me see. Hold on. Where's Sinneth? Let me see. Watch this. Watch this, boy. Watch this. Catch me outside. How about that? Where's he at? And it always comes through, bro. Quack. If he's on, he might not be on right now. But we'll hit our boy up. Got the quacker generation out here, boy. All right, well they're already burning that, so they're not going down there. They're already right there. They're burning that fort, boy. And they might be asleep by now. The ducks are hitting the flying V on them, boys. This one might be cooked too, fam. Woo. If he's not on the front line, then he's definitely not online. Let me see. Senate is usually pretty close to the front. Usually. Oh, they don't own. Who's building up here? No, it's Lost. That poor QSHs, bro. Whew. Space, I promise. Once we can react to it, big dog, I will react to it. Oh, now I feel bad. Now I feel like I hurt your feelings, bro. I'm gonna go cry a little bit. I already got banged out. This top side is toast. It's already done. It's done. Bot side, let's see.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but they see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch.
Oh, I see a rally. Woohoo! Where do you go, boy? That's a blue ball. Blue ball. Bam, 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 bam. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
This
dun,
season.
dun, dun, dun. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Let me see. Trying to see. Honestly, I think the 307 one had more fighting. I think they have these secured pretty well where all these forts are already burning. When you have more barbarians and cities, you know you're cooked. Like legit. Yeah. This is cooked. This KVK is over. It's over. When you have more barbarians than cities, you know you're cooked. Oh man, that's too funny. I always like just randomly just inserting into the conversation. That's too good. That's too good. That's too funny, dude. All right, there we go. All right, so wait, was that one burning? It is burning. Okay, so that's burning. That was burning. Is this one? I think they're all burning. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is cooked. Yeah, they cooked them. Look at how many barbs there are compared to cities. Dude, the homie is literally right here. Dang. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. Let's go back 1307 KVK. Let's see. Oh, dude. Got a little rally going on. Okay. I think they were wind, right? Yeah. Wind, earth, fire. Car. Dude, what is that, music? Hitting the music symbols. Woo. Yeah, we're just chilling today. We're having a good time. We've been drinking some beers. At some point, I need to go get some snacks. You know what I mean? Like, I need a snacky tray. Well, it's gonna be fighting. People were talking about Civil War and the 4029. I don't know. Like, they asked me if I wanted to, and I was like, it's like I'm not trying to say like no, but like I don't want to waste my time building a small account and then having to go through the tutorial and ugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not that I don't want to cover it. It's one of those things. Yeah, snack trays. I don't really know what we're gonna get though, snack wise. So they switched up the rally, do a little Attila action.
Spicy peanuts and ranch corn nuts.
It's pretty good. Why'd you put on lipstick?
Because I was trying it out, the new one we just got.
I was like, what the fuck? You like it?
You know what, pickles? It's a good mix. You got like the beer and the salt and everything.
I'm probably gonna go get those chicken tendies that I had earlier.
Oh, you're on.
This is a weird assortment of snacks here, team, but I dig it. All right. So for those of y'all that like to drink, we have a small tray of dill pickles mixed with an assortment of spicy peanuts and ranch style corn nuts. I ain't gonna lie. Top tier beer snacks right there. You're always looking for like spicy and salty when you drink a beer. Uh-oh. Are you gonna lose the pass, team? Oh, hell, hold on. All right. I have to charge my mouse. Oh, here it comes. The counter rally. Bye-bye. Get in there, Dom. Dom's probably asleep right now. Go, Felipe. Ho-ho! Mission accomplished. Just busy swarming the Attila down. Goat. That's why you're the GOAT. Oh, team, look. Oh, scary. Hold on. Solid. All I get slapped is the wrench in my face, like, ugh. Those are some quality snacks, dude. You don't get big back like this, Car, from eating, you know, carrot sticks. You know what I mean? You know who we're missing in the chat? He was here earlier, I think. DC. I miss DC. But it is Friday night, so we'll see.
Yeah. I know brain.
How's Space? I tried viewing him earlier. Here. Well. Space is saying that you could see him. Let me see. I looked earlier. I thought you couldn't see him. One second. All right, let me see. Oh, here. Let me switch accounts. Oh, that's the corn nut. All right, so we're here. Ark of Osiris.
Yeah, my life is lovely now. I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die. I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you crying, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it. You so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying
16 OT. Did I miss it, team? I missed it. Hold on. Oh, right here. Here we go. All right. We found the match. Hang on a second. Okay. All right. All right, let me clear my throat real quick. We're gonna do a react video real quick. Oh, you get my beer cans? No, you don't. Nice. All right. 1 second. Let me fire the music off. So it was 13 minutes, 47 minutes. All right. So there are a couple of moments that Space wanted me to check out. So there are 2 moments in this match. We're going to react to both of them. I'm going to hit the first one, then we'll scrub through and we'll do the other one. And then we'll see, we're going to do a raw, like a true raw breakdown of it. I have no clue what I'm going to see, and we are going to do it from there. All right. So the first things first, it was, he said at 13 minutes. So we are going to start at roughly like 11 minutes. I don't want to go. Okay. Let me fire the record. Okay. So we're 11 minutes in. Let me see where we're at. Where are we looking at right now? So we're going to be reacting to 2377 versus 21YL. Right now it looks like a pretty standard break off. If anything, 2377 is looking real good right here. Pushed up on enemy altar, which is nice. Desert altar right here is clean and free and clear. Let me see. That should go down. What skills have been popped already? Oh, I don't even know what skill it is. Oh, maybe not. It's into the outpost. Okay. So they're pulling that. Outposts are getting lost. I'm trying to see where I think it's going to go. That's the trick. Master strategist over here. Okay, so right here. Let me guess where they're going. Ooh, that's a great placement right there. Fantastic placement. Because nobody pushed, and that's what makes that play really weird, is that. So 23-21. That is a little weird, though. I will say that. That's a little weird from 21YL, just because I don't know why you would launch it right there and then immediately split. So it throws me off for a little bit. It throws me off a little bit just because of that. I don't know why they would stay there and then not follow. Because now they're going to get clipped right here, which is kind of awkward. You see 2377 going right here. I'm waiting for it, fam. I'm waiting for it. All right, let me see. I'm waiting for skills to start getting popped. There it is. 21, no mark. Hidden sentry. Okay, so they're popping that mid. Feels like they're going all out on skills right now, which is a little bit different. Because we are a minute before the arc spawns and nobody's there, fam. I don't think I can't remember the last time that I saw a strategy where nobody was in the middle. I'll be honest with you. What's insane to me is they're going sneaky tactics getting used. Bot side right here. So red is being used right here, which means, yep, this is marches right here. So they're wrapping around. They're going to hug this. I wonder where they're going to go, though. Let's watch that. As we watch the field, we take note that this is where we're talking about sneaky tactics. Where, though? My only guess is that they abandoned, and this would be my reaction. They abandoned mid, wrap around, wait for them to pull. These guys abandon them because nobody's coming mid, and then they clip it and done it. That's my guess. They're going to hide right here. The new mistake that a lot of teams make, they abandon their arc runner when there's nobody there. Wait for it. Are they still cloaked? They are still cloaked. Smartest position to do. And the reason why is this choke point right here is insanely hard to get out. Very smart choke point right there. It's one of the worst choke points to drop the arc is right there. And once you click this button, you can instantly select the arc runner, and they're just going to wait for everyone to run past them. Wait for it. Yep. Wait. They're going to bait them right here. Boom. Done. Dude, the patience is real right there. There you go. Hit him with it. Arc runner's already dead. Now, here's the interesting play. How do they get it out? Because they are outnumbered. The only thing I can think of is master strategists. They're going to pop here. Unless they can just absolutely dominate. Oh, my God. Unless they absolutely dominate. Bro. Bro. Oh my God, no way. They weren't ready. They weren't ready. Good God. Huh? Run it back through the middle. Because to be honest with you, that's always the safest play. When you run it to the edges, it's always an L. Most people don't understand that. They should run it back fairly quick because I guarantee you their reinforcements are coming directly up the middle. Watch. I bet you. Let's see. I want to zoom out and see real quick. Look at the crash, bro. I bet you 21 loses all their structures going after this arc. How much you want to bet? The panic is setting in. 21 just like relinquishes all, and then they lose all of their stuff. I guarantee you. And then the worst part is usually when you do that, you lose the structures plus you lose the arc usually. And that's the key point takeaway is the amount of teams that freak out over the first arc and then put themselves in a massive hole is really big. Right. And that's the key right now is when you look at all the structures. They're about to all start ticking over red. They're going to lose everything because look at what the lanes are doing. They're all collapsing in. And they're diving deep in here, and you're going to start seeing, here it goes. They're going to move up here, they're going to move up here, and once they capture it, they're going to collapse in. And these guys have been cut off. Like, it turns into, it snowballs really, really hard. Let's zoom in on the arc. He's still running, fam. Who picked it up, though? That's what I want to see. Oh, he just died. Once a CC, if a CC or a belly picks it up, this thing is going brrr. The Scipio, not so much, but at least it's moving it. So I like the play. I like the play. Slow rolling it inch by inch. See the collapse? We called it earlier. This one just hasn't fallen, but that one fell, and then they insta collapsed over. This rotation is really smart when you watch it back, because you'll start to see, instead of this lane staying up here, because they rotated from this altar after capturing it to the center, they're rotating this lane over to the altar to cover it up. They're giving up the shrine. They don't really care, because to be honest with you, the points per minute doesn't really matter on shrines. If you can hold altars, you're good. You're Gucci. And so then you just reinforce right here. Once you top it up, then you start like a cascade movement going here. And 21's marches are just getting slapped. Was that a belly I saw? Oh, for the enemy. But you see the difference though? Look at the marches that they're sending, because they're having to mass send everybody. You can't send your slow marches. You're going to get cooked by the time you get there. So it's primarily all cav that are coming. It's primarily all cav that are coming, which is why they're getting smoked. And they're just inching it along. Such a great play, man. Such a great play. All right, let me zoom out real quick. Let's see what the field's looking like. It's still, is that red still right there? That is still red right here. Everything is red. This one's blinking too. It's all getting swarmed. So now you have to kind of make a conscious decision, which is wild. Oh yeah, they're gone. They're gone. That has to be a belly. Yeah. Yeah. That was moving far too fast for it to non be a belly CC march. I wonder what he was using behind the belly. The deeper and deeper that this march gets, bro, we're in trouble. Because now you'll see, now the reinforcements are going to come. They'll clear them out, and that's a GG on the cap. All right. Next one was at, I believe, 47 seconds or 47 minutes. So let's go to 45. Let's go to 45. Let's see what's going on now. What's the score looking like? Okay, so 22 to 28. So it's starting to get a little bit out of reach, but it's only one arc to one arc to 0. Arc hasn't spawned yet. Okay. We got 4 minutes left on the timer. Let me see. So it is closer to, hold on. That's closer to this. There we go. 2 minutes. Arcs lining up. 12 minutes left, so it's the final arc. So kind of investing. You can already tell that 2377 that you can't really. The second arc isn't like it isn't make or break, but it is worth 4,000 or 3,500 points, which would be enough to pass them. So you can't really just ignore it. So all the structures are level. Everyone's rotating here. Nothing sneaky appears thus far. Let me look at the score real quick for the 21, 23 occupation provisions. Oh, provisions are looking nice for 21. Definitely the fighting's always going to be on 23. 23 always did a great job at killing people. Occupation 27. Teleports 30, 30. Okay. All right, let's get to the middle. Let's see what's going on here. Interesting. Still 2 more skills to be used for the side of 23. Looks like we already have one of the skills being used. Who used that skill? Desert Storm. Okay, so they used Desert Storm. Let's see how it goes. 23. 20 seconds. The arc's going to spawn. Let's see if there's any funny business that's going to happen. To the death, 2377. The double to the death. And arc's about to spawn in 4 seconds. Let's see how this goes. The arc has spawned. Nobody's on the backside. So I will say this. 23. Okay, so 23 you grabbed it on the right side. 21 grabbed it on the wrong one. I think 21 should get the first pull, I think. Yeah, they did. But bro, people are getting absolutely slapped. And this is why you don't pull it from the side. Because the fact is, if he wouldn't have pulled it from right here, he would have been out. Oh my God, bro. Look at that. Ooh wee. If he wouldn't have pulled it from where he pulled it, he would have had an easy like 7-8 seconds of non. And we got a little sneak from 23 right there. Arc got dropped. They pulled it back a little bit, but dude, 21 is getting cleaned out. Look at they're both having sad faces, but look at the sheer amount of, bro, come on, let's go. 21 still picking it up. Interesting, because both of them are starting to have some lower marches, but 21 is getting cleaned out pretty good. I'm not going to lie. With 9.5 minutes left, plenty of time to capture this arc. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Okay, so 23 cleared out the field. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's zoom out. Let's check out what the field is looking like. Are they pushing forward or backward with the arc? Pushing back with the arc. All right, less than 9 minutes left. 23 is resetting their play field, which is good. Okay, so they are splitting into multiple sides, which is traditional once winning. But they are doing the double back and then the single forward, which is always good. You should see 21 probably over push and then probably push through the altars. So they're gonna just yeet outside of the altar and push for the arc, depending on whichever side the arc goes to. So top side crashed down really hard. They're going to get caught out right here because everybody's crashing down for this arc running. It looks like the arc player, did they slow down a little bit? You're almost dead. Yeah, see both sides crashing down. See, the only mistake I would say that happened with 21 is I wish they would have sent a couple more marches down the middle and not through the edges, because you're going to see right now they're going to get choked out right here. Choked out right there, which is always that bottleneck. If they could have gotten the arc carrier dead right here, you'll see where it naturally bottlenecks right there. It becomes an absolute nightmare to get the arc out of there. Dude, how is this arc runner still alive, boy? You know what I mean? Belly doing work. Dude, belly doing work, boy. I will survive. Bro, what? So smart play right here. This is, let me pause this real quick. The smartest play is happening right here that most teams make the mistake. And I want to see if they make the mistake. More teams often than not bring the arc up through here instead of wrapping it around on the outside. When you wrap it through here, you force a lot more pressure than you need to because of this structure. And that's the difficulty. A lot of people, when you die right here, it's like Narnia. Look how close you are to this to reinforce it. So when you bring it right here, people just crash down and it makes this point right here absolute hot dog water. So when teams run through, you'll see the good teams. When they're going to die right here. Right? They'll garrison this building because most people aren't setting rallies on outposts. So you'll be okay. 21 YL. I'm waiting for it, team. Are they running it to the outpost? Yep, they're running it to the outpost. See, this is the danger right here. Young teams think that this is the play. The reality is the outpost will flip so fast. It flips so fast that it's not a reliable source to capture unless you know for a fact that you have people that are going to be able to surround it. And that's the issue, right? Like, watch right here. I guarantee you this thing with no garrison in the field is going to sneaky tactics coming out. Where are they at? Okay, so they're up mid. They're up right here. Right here. Looks like. Which you would think, right? It shouldn't even be the play, which I'm probably missing this, to be honest with you. Where is the arc got dropped? Where are the sneaky tactics marches? Bro, well, that wouldn't have mattered. I wouldn't worry about that. Where did the sneaky tactics marches go? Bro, they literally had one job. They just needed, bro, look at that. It's so close. Just dunk it in, bro. You literally have it. Bro, it's because it shouldn't be full. Just dunk it in. Bro, it's going down. Oh, no. Dude, the CC Garrison, no way. They're going to pick it up. I guarantee you one of the sneaky tactics marches probably picked it up and then dunked it in. That would be my guess, is that they pop sneaky tactics to just park it until the arc dropped to pick it up to then dunk it in. That's going to be the play that I think is happening. Space can let me know afterwards, but I'm pretty confident that's probably what happened. Dude, nobody's picked the arc up. What are we doing, team? What are we doing? Now we're picking it up, but everyone's going to be dead by then. All right, they have it. And then they lost the garrison again, bro. Come on, dude. And this is precisely why, if you're watching this, you do not take the arc to an outpost, because the reality is the garrison is going to it's going to flip so often. Dude. And that's all she wrote. They cleared it out. That's all she wrote. They're going to pick it up. Bro, it should just be capped. No, somebody else is in it. Just kick him out. Who cares? Just kick him out. Dude, if they run past this, I'm gonna be triggered, bro. Just dunk it. Yeah, there we go. They dunked it in. And there we go. That should be the end, right? Let me see. Bowie, how are you doing, bud? Okay, so we got blue up here. Oh, blue got ported out. Let me see. There's 2 minutes left. I don't know if anything else will happen. I did see. Okay, so they did get the cap. They came over here. I would say this about Grand Prix. This is a little less effective unless it's on the break off because of how stacked the accounts are. Getting into the zone late in game isn't necessarily a game breaker. That's not really your account. If it was your account, you'd be cooked. Pretty sure that's it. Got a minute and a half left. They're down by 6K. They've already been dumping in provisions. I've been dumping in provisions. 5.3 or 5.6, 3.1. Fantastic. 103. Yep. Looking good. Space, let me know. I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Let's see. We got 55 seconds. Desert Storm on for Frodo on the Desert Altar. That should be all she wrote, fam. That should be all she wrote. I wonder what that last skill was for 2377. Dude, I hate how big that icon is, fam. Bothers me. That should be all she wrote. $39, $33. Yeah, that's all she wrote, fam. Overall, I like the plays. I still think the GT play was much better just because of the timing aspect of stuff, but I don't dislike this play. But I will tell you, I have seen that play before. But I still like it. I like that both of them. I will tell you that Garrison one, though, at the 45, 47, boy, let me tell you something. That's playing with, that's a 2377 play right there. Just playing with that absolute fire. You know what I mean? They always did leave you on, like on the edge of your seat, man. I would have been, I'd been sweating. Get the shit in, dude. I'd have been yelling on the chat, bro. There's some quality snacks. Bowie, I'm good, bud. It's good to see you on our Twitch, my friend. All right, Space. We got you, big dog. That was a good match, though. Y'all are playing with absolute fire, though. I ain't gonna lie. You had me a little worried there, boy. Had me a little worried. All right, let me switch accounts real quick, and we'll get back to a little KVK action. With you. I'll be ready on love with you. on, give me 1 second. All right. Let's go. Hold on. Do we have any goldies, team? Lots of wood. Lots of wood. I will take it. That arc match was exciting. Yeah, hey, I love a lot of those, man. Some of those, I will tell you, some of the best recorded matches that I had were literally like that. They were fantastic. That one was a very good one. I will tell you this, the beauty of when we do Osiris League is I tend to like to do matches that people aren't covering because of that specific reason. There's so many people that like rewatching the cast, and the cast doesn't quite do the replay justice, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people can, yes, you can watch the replay, but a lot of people don't catch that kind of stuff unless you know what to look for. You know what I mean? And so that's why watching cast is still going to be insanely, you know, awesome to do. So I'll continue to do it even with the replays, just because of that. Hold on, let me see. 16, 13, 14, 14, 13. All right. 1307. Here. Oh. All right, let's go back to this one. I hope Osiris League will be exciting. I do too, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, having GT disband is it's good and it's bad, right? It's good in the sense that not because of the players and all that, but I think we're gonna see some up and coming, like some new teams that will up and come, and that's what I'm excited to see. It's not saying that GT is bad, dude. They just, you could tell how good they were compared to their competition. It was like them beating up a T-ball team, you know what I mean, as a professional MLB team, and they were just punching bears, you know what I mean. It's not really. I want to see the teams that are like on par with each other battle it out. And I never felt like GT. I felt like they just ransacked everybody. It was just brute force. They did have some great plays. They are very strategic, so I'm not trying to take that away. I'm just saying, like, the way that they beat up people made it look like you didn't need strategy, when they did, in fact, have a lot of strategy, if that makes sense. You should make content based on arc, like top 10 plays this week. When Osiris League starts, I think it would be a good content. I've always wanted to, Space. The problem that I always have is I don't cast enough matches to know where the top 10 would fall. So unless the community, y'all let me know, right, then I can make it. But me having to go through 60 matches to find 10 plays is going to be tough, right? And that, I just don't have time to sort through all that, which is why, like, back in the day, I had specific players and friends and members that would go out and like hunt for stuff. And then they would let me know, hey, check this out, check this out, check this out. And then I would literally cut, and then line it all up. So that's what I would say about that, is I was always down with that. My issue is there's so much content that I have no clue, and I don't have time to sort through it all. So if people let me know, like, hey, well, we'll go check minute 20 out of this match, I will go and literally chop, record, do it all, and I'm down. I honestly, you want to know something, Space? What you just said there was literally the premise of an official rock segment that I was trying to launch with the rock team like 4 years ago. That was supposed to be the platform that I launched on was top 10. Like, if you've ever watched ESPN top 10, not top 10, all that, 4 years ago, that was the plan. Was the official part of my contract was going to be and I'm not telling you the contract details, just what we were talking about was doing top 10 plays. So it was like top 10 KVK moments when it was all the KVKs popping off. As y'all know already, the graphics that go on social media, that was what started it all. So top 10 in power, top 10 in KP, top any social stuff that you see with top anything, that's when it started. We built out graphics, we did all the stuff. I had like a whole platform built out, and the issue that we ran into, and this was the issue, you ready for it? The issue that we ran into is we just didn't have enough support to get it done. And what I mean by that is when you want to know, like all these features right now, these right here, these like clicking this and seeing this was not a feature 4 years ago. So when we wanted this kind of stuff, right, I had to physically go to the development team and say, I need the top 10 KP players from this KVK, and I need it in a day, right? This isn't, because it's time sensitive. It can't be they give it to me in a week, because then the KVK is over and then it's for nothing. And so the bottleneck happened with that, where it was going to require me to tap into the dev nonstop to get me the results that we needed in order to produce the videos. And so that's why it never occurred. But it was in the conversation. And once that happened, then I let them know, like, hey, if we're not going to do the segment, at minimum, right, y'all should use it for social engagement and make graphics for top 10 KP, top 10 power, top 10, and break down like the large KVKs, right? Like top 10 in the zone. We were going to look into the nitty gritty. I had no idea it was 3 a.m. Let's go, car. We could get down. This was 4 years ago, so I can tell you that it's far more robust. We were gonna get down to the nitty gritty of which commander combos were the ones that were producing the most KP per zone. So like when you zoom out, like this past 7 fighting, we could have dialed in far enough to let you know that Con YSG produced that pair by alone produced 80% of the kill points in this zone, compared to the 20 here, 10 here, 5 here, 5 here, 1 here, 1, 1, 1, 1, and break it all down. Which equipment pieces were mostly used in the majority of the marches, troop types, a lot of the stuff that y'all are seeing from Hero Scrolls. If y'all saw the video with Oppo, the data that Hero Scrolls is tapping into has been available for over 4 years. They just have API, I believe they have API access where they can tap it and visually make it appealing, right? The idea back then was to take that data and make it visually appealing through a video. And that's where it was varying. The issue is we had to tap the development team because API access wasn't really a thing way back then. The only way that people got it is by scraping the game, not by API access. Dom, graveyard shift starting. We lost pass. Nah, it's all good, Dom. It's all good, baby. It's just fighting, so that's why I'm showing it. The other one was just free burning in the other KVK, so we're just showing it. I'm really looking forward to it. So we are having Shaq a Fool too, dude. That would be pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie to you, D. That would be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. I'm turning in for the night, car. I appreciate you, big dog. You stopping in and always supporting the channel, my friend. You get some rest. Have a good one. And I'm not sure when we'll stream this weekend, but I'll try to stream this weekend sometime because I know our EU fam. Just stay tuned in the Discord. I'll try to do an earlier one for the EU fam. That way y'all aren't showing up at 2 a.m. It'll be me showing up in the a.m. trying to do it with y'all. Have a good rest for the evening. Hey, Car, I appreciate you, big dog. Super chat coming in from space. I go to sleep. Thanks for reacting to. Hey, you're always welcome, Space. I apologize it took so long, but I'm glad that we were able to do it, big dog. I'll have to chop it up, and probably sometime next week I'll release it, and I'll let you know. In the UK, let's go. The $2, the two, is it the euro pound? I think it is. I appreciate the 2-pounder. Appreciate your space. You're always welcome, my friend. All right, starting to slow down a little bit. Because this is all free burning. They're gang up here on the top. Yeah, gang. Burning, protecting. Okay, let's see up here. They're all burning. Besides this one's not. All right, let me see. Give me 1 second, fam. Ooh, okay, I see you. I see you, Golden, with the snacks. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. See you with the sandwich, with the sando. All right, let's see. It's a smart play on the side of 307 and crew, not pushing right by the pass, kind of letting them come in. It basically forces this team to have to push through the pass and fight them when they're that deep. Send Felipe to rally, Dom. Yo! All right, I'm gonna leave it right here real quick, fam. I'm gonna go use the men's room and I'll be right back. Dude, I'm getting so many kills. Dude, Dom, I can imagine, brother. Dude, how does like one player chase y'all all the way over here by himself? Like, bro, it's just gonna get singled out. You know what I mean? Like, fighting like that and popping in and popping out is fine, but dude, thank God we lost pass. All right, I'm gonna leave it right here, team. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, don't go anywhere.
Empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone. Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking.
Oh. All right, let me see.
Broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I
Uh-oh. Oh no, somebody's hitting the pass.
take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started.
All right, the night shift has begun, so we're gonna see. We'll watch this a little bit. We'll see, and give it a couple minutes, and then see if it picks up. Then we'll stick. If not, then what we'll do is we'll probably call it, just because I don't want. I think a lot of the stuff is getting free burned right now in all the KVKs that we've checked out. So right now it's kind of just bing, bing, bong, bong. Oh, look at Dom. Dom's out here at number 5. Let me see. Let me see, Big Dom. Woo-hoo, look at you. I see you, bro. I see you. Mad Bob, Mad Congo. Yes, yes, yes. Where's this rally going? Are they rallying? 61. I don't even know why you would launch on a 61, fam. That rally's not gonna be worth jack. By the time he gets there, yeah, it's already smoked. 2. All right, team. I think we're gonna call that a stream. Just because, you know what I mean? It's one of those, like, when it dies down, you know, there's sometimes where it's just ramping up. Kingsland, I don't even know if they're gonna have a Kingsland, to be perfectly honest with you, on Monday. They might just absolutely smoke them. But we'll stay tuned. Keep it all. 2481. Thanks, Bo, for checking in. You're very welcome, Dom. 2481. We are loaded in. And then I'll keep y'all updated on passes once we lock in the times and all that on Discord. If you haven't already and you want to hop on our Discord, I'd love to have you. Let me put the link in here for our Discord. It's also been popping around in the live chat. You can always find it in the description for all of our videos and live streams. Do me a huge favor before y'all head out. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Helps us out with that YouTube algorithm. And if y'all haven't already, share the stream and channel link out with your friends, your alliance mates. I'd love to have them. Welcome them to our amazing community. And thank you again for all the support. Space, thank you for the super chat. Huge shout out to everybody that y'all been supporting the channel. We truly wouldn't be here without y'all, and so it means the world to me that y'all are. And I hope y'all have a fantastic start to your weekend. Stay tuned. I'm not exactly sure when we'll go live. We're busy tomorrow morning, so maybe in the evening. But for EU, I'll try to do one on Sunday morning for y'all, and then we will get it going. All right. But Burrito Gang, I hope you have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night, and we'll see you on the next one. All righty, Bob out. Bye.